What the heck?
What up, what up?
Hello. So what's the plan here? Are we just like co-streaming it or?
We're basically commentating it. Is my understanding. I need to
Like, do we want to do full-on play-by-play or?
I think. Well, wait. Did Paul say you're doing it with us, or like, are you just? I'm out of the loop of what has been going on in terms of communication.
I talked to Paul yesterday, and we talked about it. He's like, "You guys are casting the thing." I was like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "You're welcome to come if you want." I was like, "Cool." Like, I've done play-by-play before. I don't know if you guys have.
No. Figure it's gonna. I figure we're just gonna wing it as is. If you want to comment or like actually cast like certain moments, go right ahead.
Probably just the bigger team fights and shit.
Obviously, yeah.
Ugh.
I'm trying to get everything updated here. It's been an insane day with work. Luckily, things are now wrapped up, so I can focus solely on this. I just had an entire chicken and rib combo, and it was freaking delicious.
Yeah.
I unfortunately didn't have lunch.
Oh no.
But it's fine. Absolutely fine. Yep. There we go. Okay. Let me keep getting this YouTube parts updated.
Let me get some nice cold water. Keep the larynx moist.
Do you like my new water bottle?
I'll look after a bit. Is it the Shopify one?
It is.
An interesting thing to send a streamer.
What, a water bottle?
Howdy doodly.
How
Yeah,
we doing?
usually you'd send them like a jersey or something.
Dave, you'll have to. Can you stream something in Discord?
Yeah, I can stream it in Discord too.
Okay, because you'll have to stream the game. You're the only one allowed to like go into the spectator.
Really? Why?
What?
Well, all three of us could, but
They
if
might,
other
they
people,
might have other people with them as well, so we
Yeah.
can hog it all.
yeah.
And our directed camera might be different than yours.
Yes, that too.
I mean,
That's
I'm just
also-
gonna let it fly. I'm not even gonna like try and touch it.
Yeah.
I am excited.
This will be fun.
I forgot Turtle was on the other team, so we're actually streaming two former NLR members. This is like an NLR family reunion.
That's actually kind of
I'll-
wild.
And Turtle's an ADC now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god, Daniel, are you still in the office? I don't want to hear any chirping from you if you're messaging me from the office.
Also,
Let's play an A-round, boys, before the thing kicks off.
I will not be able to do that because I'm about to leave a little bit before it starts.
Bro.
And then I'll be right back. But I gotta pick up my food.
In that case, I'll play it on my own, just in case it goes 30
Wait,
minutes.
I'm logging in.
Never mind. He's alive. He talks.
Well, never
I've
mind.
been
I'll
here.
log in.
I was
and play.
talking to you.
There we go, Paul. Nah, I'm about to head to a concert. Ooh, what are we seeing tonight, Daniel?
You keep saying Daniel. I keep thinking of my friend Daniel.
Nah, it's
Oh
mine.
yeah. Before we get off, look what the boys got now.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. He's got a master
this-
set.
This is the DeChambeau fan club.
This is from the
That
Masters
is.
as well. Like my dad was there over the weekend. Your dad
Go
was there, too.
DeChambeau.
So Paul, what got you into golf? I'm confused.
I'm
not complaining, but
I was doing nothing as usual. And I was
parlay
about
that he
to go to
has.
bed the night before. Yeah, I wish, dude. I was told by a buddy to take Scotty Scheffler top 10, and I was like, dog, I don't know golf. I'm not betting that. And that seems like it would be pretty locked in right now.
it was very locked in.
Do we have?
I mean, it was also like
roster
minus
list of both
200.
teams, by the way.
No. That is a
Brooks, dude, Brooks is not winning the Masters. Sorry about your luck, but it's not
Yeah,
happening.
Tiger's gonna win.
But I was about to go to bed night before the Masters, and then I was doing my usual scrolling shorts, or reels, whatever, and I just saw something about DeChambeau's like his YouTube channel, but somebody took a clip and made it a reel, how clip channels and all that.
Yep.
And they clipped him, and it's just him going, like, talking about hitting rollback golf balls. I have no idea what that is. So I don't know.
Do you
what
need
they're
me to
talking
explain?
about. I read it on Google, but yeah, I would like an explanation to make it make more sense.
Basically, golf is one of the few sports in the world where technology is actually outpacing, it's outpacing what courses are designed to be made for. Like, Titleist has golf balls that can have the average golfer hitting at 320 without problem. So there are certain restrictions that are put in place to make golf, to try and keep golf where it's at, because you can't redesign courses and spend the millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to update everything else around the game. So it's easier just to roll back. No, they couldn't. It's easier just to roll back equipment to dial back the amount of distance that people can have.
Makes sense.
And pros are going to be using a different golf ball than the rest of us here soon.
Okay.
Because pros, even Augusta, they're overpowering golf courses. They are too good for what modern or what courses can do, without making the conditions so unbelievably unplayable that pros complain.
Yeah, he said, he was like, so they didn't talk much about the rollback golf balls, but in his full YouTube video, I ended up watching that later, and he does talk about how there's percent, but they're going oh, there's a percent difference in this short. He's like, there's only so much I can get out of it, so I'm gonna see if I can get the full amount, blah blah blah. And he's just yucking these things.
Yep.
And I see that one, and then the next day I wake up and I watch a short, and it's him again, and it's just him literally speedrunning 4 hits on a driving range, just instantly, destroying his body to do these hits as fast as he can.
Yep.
Looks like he's on crack or something. And I was like, yeah, this guy's a dog. And I just started watching the Masters and watching him and going, that's my hero.
That makes sense.
Isn't Chambeau the guy who cleared the lake twice at was it the Players?
No, it was Bay Hill. It was Arnold Palmer's tournament.
Bay Hill, yeah.
Yes, that is him.
And
you need to go watch that video, by the way, Paul.
Yeah,
if you're going to be a DeChambeau
If you don't
fan.
like him already, well, if you like him already.
The thing is, I didn't know he's cocky. I've only seen him on YouTube and stuff. He seems like just a normal human being.
I mean,
to
be fair, what you're seeing now is drastically different than when he started a few years ago.
Okay.
So that's why, if you just start watching now, yeah, it's gonna seem really night and day different. But back then, dude thought he knew better than everybody.
Really? Which I kind of get when I listen to people talk about him. They do talk about him like he throws, he hits the ball too hard or something weird. And it kind of makes you go bro, I think he knows what he's doing. He's pretty good. So I could see where he probably got sick of it. I'm sure he was a little twerp too. But
well, the thing was he didn't used to be this massive guy. So he used to be thinner. And he would play golf clubs that were all the same length. He was the first person to really do it. He innovated the strat. It didn't really work out. There wasn't really much benefit to it. But then he decided, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna bulk up and outdrive literally everybody. So he did exactly that. He bulked up a ridiculous amount to the point where people were accusing him of being on steroids, and then just started smashing the shit out of the golf ball.
Is he on steroids?
No, he's not on steroids.
He's just built like that.
He
just ate a lot of protein.
Oh, ate a ton. Like, dude, it's night and... Again, if you think his personality's night and day, look at his build before and after. It's so obnoxious. In a good way, of course, but... Bro, I am too good with this champion.
Yeah, it was just listening to him talk. I was like, I kind of like him. He seems like a fun guy. He's golfing on some, millionaire's course with his puppy, just having fun. And I was like, this is my boy right here.
He's one of the few pros that also does YouTube content right.
Yeah, and he also just smacks the absolute piss out of that thing.
Yes, he does.
And you gotta love it. Like, how can you not laugh at it? He's just beating the ball like it doesn't matter.
He fucking owes him money, dude.
And I just think it's hilarious. Got one of them hot wives just chilling.
He's got the PGA
Him
Tour
and
wife
that-
down in...
What is it?
Down in Hot.
Brooks Koepka, dude. He's that way, isn't he?
Yep.
Like, people just talk about his wife and then call him a dog at golf.
Yep. Pretty much. Daniel, you're fine. Nothing's ban worthy. You're good.
They're just... I don't know. He's just a funny dude to watch.
Oh, he's...
But, of course, he, after that, he got first, so that's kind of where the meme came from, and I was like, I'm a DeChambeau fan, because I was gonna, joke and say, lifelong DeChambeau fan,
Yeah.
very proud. Been watching him forever,
It's like me with Tiger. Everybody wants to shit talk. Oh, he's not going to win this weekend. Yeah, he just made his 24th cut. Where the fuck are you at?
But then that stupid Scotty dude comes in.
Scotty Scheffler and his damn footwork.
Yeah. That was the funny part listening to him. They were buying me into him too. Because they were like, he just does so much that's just so right for how you need to hit the ball. And look at his feet. They're just so perfectly placed. And I'm like, you know what? You've sold me on him too. I'm like, I like him.
I love that we're slowly getting you into golf. Now we just need you to watch first.
Players?
No, not what's it called?
Is that not what it's called?
No,
No,
it's
Players.
fuck, what's the name of it? First tee?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Liv.
this
I'm a
Turner.
big Liv fan too.
Oh no, that I disagree
But-
with.
I don't actually like Liv. It's just the guy is on Liv, so.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. I just think the Live Tour is dumb. I just want to see more
it's-
tournaments with all of them together.
Makes me sad because I was reading that if you want to like somebody, you have to pick one for both things because your Liv guy will just never play.
Yep, that's pretty much how it works. And it sucks because I want to see them all on the PGA Tour. I miss having events that felt larger
Yeah, what do
than
they
life.
do when they're not playing?
They just chill.
Oh my God, get 3-man.
It's fine. I'm a dog.
Are you?
I am. If I would have gone AP, dude, I would have crushed there.
Nothing is dumb. Oh, no. I'm not saying it's dumb for the people that got the money. Get your bag. It's $100 million. I don't care if it's the Saudis or not. I'm not turning down $100 mil.
Yeah, take their money and give it to a charity. I don't care. Bro, you'd have to be generationally stupid not to take 100 million.
Oh, no. Dude, people were pissed that people took the Saudi money. It is a whole ordeal in golf.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Watch whatever the series is called. I can't remember the
Rory
name of it.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I know Rory back in the day was getting made fun of because he didn't want their money, but it's like, I get it. He's already rich enough, but at the same time, like, your kids won't have to work because of these dudes paying you off.
Full swing.
And
Thank
it's
you,
not like
Daniel.
they're making you kill people.
Full swing is
just-
the name of the show.
Taking money. Oh, there we go. He canceled it. That was very pog. Thank you, Malzahar, for canceling your R.
Adrieled it.
Yeah, he R'd me and then he walked backwards because he got nervous.
Too easy.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Oh my god. Oh, hello. Expect the unexpected. Marn, shut up. I know you're just hyped that you got Reapered. I apologize. Apparently a girl I hooked up with reached out to your wife for advice because she is in theater industry. She apparently reached out to Pal too. Jesus.
What?
Okay. So guy in our chat, or in YouTube chat, it's not being seen on Twitch chat. A friend of mine in real life named Daniel. He apparently hooked up with a girl who is into musical theater. And
now?
he's, I guess, no longer hooking up with her. But she has reached out to my wife and my wife's friends for information on the theater industry.
That Bard actually ruined my combo.
Yeah, he did.
That knockup was disgusting, though, for being honest.
I mean, like, we double slammed them, and he just saves them all. I don't know. I don't know about this guy.
How dare this ARAM Bard not know fucking...
Well, that was easy. A little too easy.
Well, I would hope so. They were under towers.
Yeah, but they should have been able to kill the tower.
Bard, TPH. They did kill the tower.
I mean, quicker.
Fucking be toxic to the Bard.
I'm not being toxic. I said we're a Wombo team. Just don't bother.
That's toxic to me.
That's just being honest. Like, hey, we
So
clearly.
you're
can...
one of those people that's like, oh, I'm just being honest.
No, I'm telling him just hold it. You know. Isn't that just strategically sound?
ARAM,
To not
dog.
anti-Wombo combo yourself? I just need my stack. Alright. Oh, Interesting. I'm moving as fast as I can. Yes.
I am very close to red-white.
Oh, he's close.
Jesus Christ. What is the
Red, white, and blue gets you close. Me
what-
too.
What is the quickest way to learning the basics of watching League of Legends? I don't know any of these phrases. That's a tough question. Oh shit. Hello.
I mean, if you don't want to play the game,
Yeah. Assuming he doesn't want to play.
a lot of League's phrases are from other games, to be fair. Like, Wombo isn't a League term, split pushing kind of isn't a League term, it was kind of Dota. I mean, okay, we are solo ulting. My Malphite, so good.
Oh,
Maybe just don't
whatever.
use it.
I kill one of them.
Maybe we just don't use it. Maybe it's just not for you.
Yeah, my team hard wins the team fight.
Daniel, honestly, I would say, like, Google, like, League 101 basics. There's got to be a YouTube video out there that will explain it. Because I'm too far in the weeds and don't know how to, like, simplify it.
I mean, like, what terms exactly is he wanting to know?
Yeah, it's probably actually going to be a better question. Like, you ask questions, we will answer.
Yeah. And then I'll double check David's work.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh my god! Garner.
Stack.
You know what we should do now? We should start saying really silly phrases to throw him off.
We could.
He's flim-flamming? He's flim-flamming?
Good luck. Dang. He's the only one I was prepping to kill. Now I have nothing to do.
Oh,
Yes.
hello.
I got my stack, Pog.
Ooh, double ulted.
Oh. That's not good.
Give me my stacks.
Coming down. Like, if I come to a watch party, I don't want to be that guy in the movie theater to ask questions the entire time.
That's
I mean,
good,
Eh,
though.
just
That's
do
good
it.
for the
It's
scene.
yeah, I'd say just do it. But also, like, here's the thing: like, tank, like, think about like whatever word is being used. 9 times out of 10, take it very literally. Like, the first thing you think of when you think of a tank is like the tank, like the army tank, which is just like this big thing that's meant to soak up damage and deal a little bit of it as well.
Leave me alone.
Same thing for League of Legends. I'm going full yellow.
I mean, tanks in real life aren't like that, but you know, they're actually pretty frail in the bigger theater of war.
Are you sitting here trying to tell me war when I have an army veteran in our presence?
I mean, am I wrong, Paul?
What, that they're frail?
Like, against other tanks, unless it's like a free rooms?
Oh, I guess if they're against other tanks, but I mean they're tough to kill in any other way.
I mean, yeah.
But they're more like glass cannons than, I guess. I don't even know if I'd really call it a glass cannon though. They're pretty tough. You gotta have something pretty big.
Yeah, but if you have the big thing, which every advanced military in the world should have at this point, right?
No, I mean that's how we ran through Iraq and Iran so fast.
Yeah,
I mean, we
ran
got-
through Iran.
What?
I ran through Iran.
Oh yeah. I mean they were honestly shocked how good our tanks were.
What's the best champion? That
Doesn't exist.
yeah, that doesn't really exist. There's no such thing as best champion.
I mean, John exists, to be fair, though.
Uh,
John's like one of the best champions of the game.
Thank
in
you, Bear.
Every role.
Basically, best champion changes because they change the they patch the game consistently. So whatever's good now is not always going to be best.
Does he play any other games, or Is he a
he
normie?
plays Settlers of Catan.
okay? So he plays board games.
Trying to think what other game you play that would be relevant to this. He likes Apex. Okay, so certain guns before they get nerfed in a way.
Who's the big guy? I forget his name in Apex.
Couldn't tell you.
I can't think of his name. The guy with the
Skarner
shield.
Skarner.
Fast this week.
Oh, what a flash.
Yeah, maybe Malphite isn't for you. I'm gonna bring Malzahar EDU when it kills me. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is too easy.
Helps that we got like one of the most busted champions in this mode. Too easy. He's talking about Gibraltar.
Gibby. Yeah, Gibraltar. Like, he's the big, beefy guy on your team. That's the tank in League of Legends. And then someone like Lifeline would be your support. And then... what's the chick's name that fades in and out? I don't think it's just called Fade.
Couldn't tell you.
Like, opens the portal. That's probably the closest thing to a jungler in that game.
I mean, the best way you could think of like tank in League is like it would be literally like two tanks fighting each other that can't kill each other.
Yeah.
In real life, like it would have to be like, and then like an ADC is a ground troop, except like
All goes
ADCs
military.
obviously
I
do a
try
lot
and
more.
relate to his game that he plays.
Try to do a lot more later, but like tank isn't really gonna blow up an ADC too bad. In the current game, used to be a problem. Used to be a massive problem, but Riot low-key tried to fix it.
Hey, I got an honor level 5
Tried
capsule.
to.
Let's go. And
In
honor
general,
level
you
5.
just have to watch League and then talk to people or play.
Yeah, like anything else, it's a learning curve that you're just gonna pick up on.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I promise you, no matter where you go, you're gonna have someone who's really excited to teach you the game.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially League. People love teaching other people League. Because
I
there's this
love to fucking yap about League, dude.
there's this stipulation that like we don't know or that we don't socialize, but the truth is we just want to find more people to talk about League with. Upgrade that. Nice. Alright, skin wise, what do I have anything good? I've got Star Guardian Jinx. That's gonna be a permanent skin. And I'm gonna re-roll these 3 into something permanent. Butcher Urgot? Is that even a good skin? I don't know.
No.
Alright,
What do
so,
you get? What do you get?
so we don't really have time to start another one before the series.
Not really.
No, not necessarily. Neither team is gonna be in chat probably until game
What's up, Dal?
starts, because I know Mark's team has a coach, so they like
make
to.
sure you get their draft link.
Oh yeah, good call.
That's a good point. Do you want me to ask him or you got it, Dave?
I'll let you do it.
We could just react to
Okay.
the draft as it plays out, but I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
That is true. We'll have 3 minutes in the spectator delay.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
Talk
we can
about
talk
it.
about it.
I'm actually gonna deactivate this. And I'm gonna throw up.
'Cause we'll have forever to talk here.
This.
Starting laundry.
And I will go.
Are we choosing to cheer for Mark's team or Turtles?
I want to cheer for Mark's team, but I'm going to be unbiased in the commentator's booth.
I'm gonna go Mark's team simply because I want the upset. I want to prove. I want to prove that our group was good, so then we can just smash. People are like, "Oh, the other group was better," and then all of a sudden we upset the #1 seed on their side.
Yeah.
That whole video, and I guess I should be kind of nicer because I'm on air, but like, I don't know, dude. It felt like a bunch of yapping and no real talking.
Which
What, I
video?
was gonna say what video?
Their video they did where they went over each league and like each team and each
Oh
league.
yeah, they weren't really. Yeah.
They talk about every team in our division but us,
Yeah, they
And
did
then-
a preview video as a.
and I'm like, what?
They were
We're
previewing
undefeated.
playoffs. It was really just them talking about like the upcoming matches and like who will be important to watch down the stretch, there wasn't really a lot of them actually previewing like the teams that might win playoffs. Because there wasn't a lot of talk about us or the other, like, who is it? Team Volatility. And there wasn't a lot of talk about, or their Project Volatility, my bad. They're the other good one. And us.
Yeah.
Which I'm not even saying that with ego, like, that's just how it is.
Naughty team's out. See you next. Damn. Sorry, Doubt. Sorry your team didn't progress through. I mean, hell, we might have to go into the Uncapped League next season. For all we know.
Did you post this in the community content thing?
No, I did not.
I don't know if I can post.
Yeah, you can. It's not self-promo, so you're fine to post it.
David's actually not allowed because it's self-promo.
Where can we put it? I guess there's nowhere to put it, I guess.
Daniel, I have heard of Laney before. Also interesting that they're here and not at Coachella.
Oh, I don't see anywhere to actually post it in the server.
I mean, I would just put it in the community chat. Community general being like, we're casting the financial thing tonight, by the way, if anybody's interested. 7th Street Burgers, greater than Five Guys Burger.
Can you read the rules real quick? Or where are the server rules?
I don't know.
Under informational, I think.
Hashtag
No.
rules.
Personal rules. In order to participate in matches, one must apply yada 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 yada. Discord nickname in the server. The League of Legends username. Yeah, I don't see any.
Do we know anything scouting wise about Project Volatility? Like, I know there's still like the remainder of research from our series versus Mark's team, but
All we know is that, yeah, they have a really good ADC. Turtle is super high rank.
What's Turtle's rank?
Diamond 4.
Jesus. Okay, Turtle. The fuck?
Yeah, he's been climbing really, really well.
When low compliments low.
What rank are you right now, sir?
Diamond 2.
Don't say anything to him that would get him.
Am I gonna have to rank out here? Am I gonna have to rank out here?
What, that'll actually get him to play well in solo queue?
Nobody needs to get anybody to rank
on a
out.
win streak in solo queue. Why am I getting flamed?
What's your peak rank?
Negative win rate ass talking?
Negative win rate? Bitch, I'm 52%.
Yeah, with me.
Actually, no, my win rate with you I think is the worst out of anybody.
Alright, let's do some
Martin,
investigative journalism here.
Martin, I will be hosting watch parties come June. I need the LCS schedule to come out.
60%, 50%, 100%.
Who's 100%?
Holy shit, on 10, we're 0-4.
Well, no, that's not true. We got one win when we played together, didn't we?
No, not on the, yeah, we got one win.
Or on your, okay, so on your main account. Thank you very much, sir.
I don't want to say anything more.
I know it's not me because I'm getting wins with everybody else.
Oh wait, I should check.
You're Smurf.
It's oh, yeah, here's the one I was duoing with you on before it got banned.
You have an account that got banned?
It's ranked banned. It's not real banned.
What does ranked banned mean?
I have to play 5 normal games before I can play another ranked game, and I'm not going to do that on an account that's not my main.
And why is that punishment on that account?
Because I had to leave to go help my parents at one time while we were in a flex game.
There's no way they gave you that punishment for just that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind.
It was that Renata game.
Oh, I remember. Believe me, I remember.
I had to leave.
Cost me LP.
Oh, that game was doomed before I left.
Nope. Every game is winnable.
We were like 0-14.
Every game is winnable, sir.
I agree with you. But it can be in a doomed state.
Your life is a doom state.
You're right.
Oh no.
You gonna sit here and tell me that I'm wrong?
She came down in a bubble, Dom. I love how immediately, by the
It was
way,
her sister, dude.
I was fucking watching wicked TikToks, and freaking immediately that pops up afterwards. By the way, good news, Paul.
Huh.
Scotty Scheffler back down to 6 over. Bryson DeChambeau's tied for the lead again.
Okay.
Scotty Scheffler bogeyed.
Smart boys cooking.
He bogeyed 13 somehow.
DeChambeau's
And then some
Best one on the
Norwegian,
day,
right,
though.
is also tied for 6.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Hovland,
Oh
dude.
my god, that guy's 3 under on the day. Aberg?
Scotty Scheffler, what did he do with the second shot on 15? Is he getting a shot back here? No, he laid up. Okay.
I know that some dude like cooked today. And
Yeah, this is this the Norway flag? I can't tell. I don't think it's the Norway flag.
maybe it's not Norway, maybe it's like Denmark or something. Who knows? It's one of those
Blue
You
and
know.
yellow cross.
it's one of those loser countries where everybody's happy.
It's not Sweden. It is Sweden. It's the Swedish flag. Yeah, he's 3 under on the day. That's kind of crazy. Morikawa
Yeah,
was 2 under on the day.
Oh wow, Scotty Scheffler put it in the water on
Okay.
13 of Amen Corner.
Tiger's gonna make the cut.
Yep,
That
24th
was
cut.
an interesting thing
to
to
make
read about
24.
too. Why Amen Corner is so exciting, where they have a self stream for it.
Yep. Amen. It's legitimately the most beautiful 3-hole stretch in golf.
Yeah, they.
Okay, wait, hang on.
I mean,
Tiger have to play
especially
24
with that
today?
wind. That wind has to be killer.
oh, it's not.
I can't imagine trying to golf with wind.
Alright, I'm gonna wait. Hang on. I'm gonna share my screen.
How much does it affect that tiny little ball?
A lot.
A lot.
A fucking lot.
Dude, what's it called? Tiger had to play 24 today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. Look at this. Or tell me when you're in.
I'm coming back. I did.
Oh, is this the D-ship? Yeah, it is.
I had to tell Dexter to be nice. He's barking at the neighbor's dogs.
This is gonna be the most obnoxious thing you've ever seen in your life. Wait, what did I do? Hang on. I think I just got invited to the series. I did.
Alrighty, what is this?
All right, you ready for this?
hmm
Let me make sure. I'm gonna have to turn the sound off because I'm on stream and I don't want to get copyright striked. But
Yeah, it's fine.
531 yards normally, and normally you have to like go around the lake there, like you kind of go out to come back. It's 342 yards of carry to the pin there. It's normally like 250 or 320 over off to the side. Nobody's ever gone for the green before on the hole.
And usually, even if you're gonna hit the green, since you're hitting driver, you're gonna like bounce and sail past it anyways.
Yep.
He'd been hyping this up like the whole practice round that if he had the wind and he felt it, he was gonna go for it.
What a dog.
Yeah.
Throws his hands up before it even hits down.
So not only does he do it once, okay.
When people are on the green.
So, but then, or no, this is the same one, just different angle.
Yeah.
But then the next day, surely he's not going to do it again, right?
Is there wind again?
Yeah, there is wind.
Oh my gosh, bro. So how many like shots does this take out realistically for you?
At least one. It saves you one shot minimum.
Okay.
And it saves you from like fucking that shot as well, which then would
Okay.
save you more shots.
It's actually insane. All right, let me stream my League of Legends. Oh, you guys can see it.
All right, let's watch this.
Also, did you guys see a team has been banned from commercial?
Really?
Really?
Why? What happened?
You're gonna love this, Dave. You're gonna love this. Guess who's on that team?
Oh no.
Song.
Are you serious?
Song is there. He didn't get banned. Well, I don't know yet what's gonna happen to Song, but so Team Iota, it turns out, was using like a bunch of Smurfs in there on their team, so it was already kind of fishy because like they were hella out CSing the team they were playing. Like, granted, the other team wasn't CSing well, but it's commercial. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not everybody's supposed to be getting 10 plus a minute, and their mid and their ADC were getting like 10 plus.
Jesus.
and and it was just like completely insane. So they curb stopped this series, and one of the games they win while they're like down kills. They're down like 11-4 in kills, and they're up 3k gold.
Oh my god.
And so they like, I guess, looked into it and all that, and they banned them. But it was hilarious because they streamed it too. Like, they streamed the series.
Are they dumb?
Oh yeah, you have to be. But Sung is on the team, and I DM Sung, and I'm like, are they like? Do you know what happened? Because all I know is he got banned from the server. He said he got removed, and I'm like, what's the matter? You know, are they smurfing? And he goes, I don't know. Like, I'm just a sub mid, and he didn't even play the series. So he's like, I have no idea what's going on. And they're like, yeah, they were freaking smurfing. So
That's
the whole
hilarious.
team got banned from the server.
That's
Well,
there when
so
you're playing
now
on
Sung
Sung
is
possibly
trying-
playing for us.
Well, Sung is still asking if he can get unbanned or how he gets held up in it all.
I mean,
'Cause-
I hate the Sung. I'm not sure if you're watching here, buddy, but like, come on. There's no way you don't know. I know you're not dumb.
Yeah, Otani, come on. There's no way you don't know.
Nah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Come on, Dave. That's our boy. We're supposed
I
to
know
say...
it's our boy, but like, come on. It is very common sense to me when somebody is like clearly above a certain elo. You know that.
Yeah.
Well, you can have
Someone
up
should
to
be playing
Emerald.
in their league sometimes.
You can have up to Emerald 1s in that league.
Okay.
Like,
but we're not even getting 10 CS per minute in our division.
okay. Yeah.
That's because you're bad, David.
No shit, I'm bad, but that's the point.
Well, a lot
I'm
of people
appropriately
aren't.
where
That
I
is a
should
good
be.
point.
Like,
That is a good point. That a lot of people aren't. A lot of people aren't.
Yeah,
That's
I
probably
think people
fair.
who are above the skill level of certain leagues shouldn't be allowed to play in them.
we got some staff in chat, by the way.
I know.
I kind of
Did they say something?
No, Ferric just said there's a lot of evidence apparently.
I mean, I was laughing really hard because I was like, I was sitting there and Song said, Song was like, can I, join your team? And I was like, buddy, I think I'll wait till next split. It's like, how about you finish the allegations and we'll keep doing what we're doing.
He can come in, but it's gotta be league minimum, and he has a
Yeah.
5-game suspension.
Because already I'm like pretty sure you can't add anybody to the slate unless it's like an emergency.
I don't even think
Sub
you're
or
allowed to
something.
do that. We tried to do that last year.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
with me?
Because yeah, I told them like I said, hey, I'll try next split, or if we have an emergency, maybe I can get away with it. But I was like, but fight your fight, fight your fight. Whoa.
Whoa, he closed stream.
Yeah, because you need this.
Why don't you just stream your screen?
That's what I am. Well, you wouldn't get sound if I stream my screen. I don't think.
Yeah, you would.
Oh.
They changed it.
Well, in that case, well, my screen's also not fully there. It's enlarged for the sake of
Oh, they sent you the
Straight.
draft.
Well, I mean, I'm in the lobby, so it was in.
Oh, true.
All right.
So
What picks are strong?
Jinx is probably a big prio pick for both teams since they like to play around their ADCs a lot, from what I've heard.
Bang.
I can't really talk on Turtle's team, but I think Mark's team's key to success is just play with more confidence. Don't be afraid to go back behind and then claw out. There's the Jinx ban, Vayne ban over. Because their ADC plays
Here.
nothing but it.
I can go get the multis real quick for both teams. Now that I can see like them in call and stuff.
This ban phase is looking like exactly identical to ours when we played Mark's team. Vayne Vi, what did we usually ban third Mord? Poppy? Poppy's not a bad ban.
So the Jinx is gone. What other hyper scaling?
Jinx,
champ?
Zac,
Zeri.
Akali. Are we gonna see a Wukong first
Uh-oh.
pick? I would have proud one of the
Wait.
better ADCs of the patch.
So they're literally just mimicking us, basically.
We're taking Wukong first. I don't know if that's a prio from Mark's team. Ooh, he's clicking.
Yeah, I realized I can still have music on in the background.
Deranged. Alrighty, here's
Leah,
the
Zeri, maybe?
I mean,
Here's
Zeri's the
the
one other late game
PPG.
scale.
I don't want to put it in draft prep.
We can hear your music, though, if you do your full screen on Discord. But I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna add
Here
it
you go,
loud.
Healy.
What?
Here's a quick multi for
There's
the
the
other
Zeri.
team.
I'll probably look at that after this game.
Yeah.
We're just going to focus on draft here. So what else are we going to want here? We
Okay.
banned away Poppy.
I think you go Lulu for the final support pick on Buttermilk. So now it's
Are we going to
just
see a Senna lane, maybe? Maybe Senna Kench. I know Senna's weaker, but she's still one of the best ADCs on patch.
or you go early. You go Lucian. You go something hyper aggro that'll or
Lucian's
Zyra
not bad.
Rakan.
Are we just going to go Zyra Rakan? We're going to go
Zyra Rakan's-
Rakan
Ooh.
into Talia, though.
Hmm.
I mean, it worked for what's his name and top or not top. It worked against Jackie Love.
Mark's going to have to play really well about marking that Rakan and Wukong.
I like Zaya early into Zeri too. I really do.
I think Zeri kind of just neutralizes the lane. We have an Ivern!
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
They're busting
So
out the
I'm
big
gonna-
guns.
I want to expect to see a roamer / engage bot lane because you have this Ivern. Going double enchanter here unless you pick something like the Ornn, which I don't know why you would R5 Ornn, because they can just flex Wukong top if they really wanted to.
They also lack damage if they like if you go enchanter, like say you still try and go Lulu, you don't really have damage between anybody early, or like your early to mid game is gonna be tough.
Yeah. I mean, Zeri Talia does a lot of damage.
Does it do it? Okay, well then rounding it out for Buttermilk, is it worth just going like Lulu and then like some sort of engage top laner?
I think engage support would probably be better. Something that can stop Rakan, maybe Nautilus. There's the Nautilus ban.
Oh.
Alistar's not that bad here. It can stop Rakan if you're quick on the W. And it's a great roamer. I think I'd really like to see a split push top laner here, though, if their top can play it. You play a strong 4v4 with the Zeri hyper carry around like an Alistar Talia insta pop of a champion. And then you let your top laner split and you force the enemy team into a decision.
Oh,
Thresh isn't
okay.
bad at stopping. They're going to need some sort of go button.
yeah, I can't just be
Or they
Thresh
might just
hooking
playing... They might just be playing entirely disengaged, but that means they're going to have to be at every objective first.
They do love their GP on Buttermilk.
AP's not a bad champion here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Mordekaiser, but that's like 3 AP champions, but it lets Zeri be solo AD.
Ooh, Camille.
Oh,
Camille's
just threw
really
down the
strong on
gauntlet.
patch now.
Hmm.
Volatility can
Poor
just
Zeri.
dive anybody anywhere.
Poor Zeri.
Yes. Well, I mean, one.
There's no shot you take Malphite into Camille. That's a terrible matchup.
And it really doesn't solve... I mean, the biggest thing now, I didn't think about how good of a
Oh,
counter pick Camille actually is for Zeri. You limit her mobility entirely. Wait, why have we not seen this champion in pro play?
Because the Camille can die really easily and get stopped on the way to Zeri.
Fair. Victor.
Also,
And
we've seen Camille support in Korea.
Oh.
Jax, this is a fighting top lane.
So basically, Volatility pretty much went with our comp, more or less, that we've played. Safer bot lane that can pump out damage to Wukong to get around a carry top laner and Camille.
Yes.
And scaling option, fallback in mid.
Interesting lane conditions, interesting win conditions from both teams. Buttermilk really needs to play around the Zeri Talia 4v4 and just not get picked at all. If one person goes down in that 4v4, your entire identity crumbles.
All right. So give me your predictions based on draft alone, favoritism aside. Who do you think wins game 1?
What's the name of the other team?
Project Volatility.
Okay. I mean, Volatility's draft is so much more easy to execute. It's just press all your buttons on Zeri and then win the fight out from there. It's gonna hinge a lot on top lane. If this Jax gets ahead and can consistently beat this Camille in the side lane, it's very hard for Volatility to play.
Then Camille's only objective is literally just to find Zeri in a fight and lock her down.
But even if that happens, and then you get Ivern dropped on Zeri, you get the Thresh hook out, which it's kind of a trap. If Thresh lanterns the Zeri out as the Camille's coming down, suddenly the Zeri's all the way in the back and no one's near her. And the Camille goes with her.
I'm gonna trust Giga carry top on Buttermilk.
The only guy that could...
Buttermilk wins.
Wait.
The only guy Mason said was
actually
respected.
solid.
Yeah, he respected.
Yeah.
Big words out of Mason.
Big
That is.
kudos.
I haven't seen a Camille in just general
He's been
competitive
getting
play in such a
micro
long
buff
time.
all the time.
Congratulations, enemy teams. You've been respected by our top leader.
I wonder if this Camille knows about the not debilitating bug going on, but it's definitely kind of a harsh nuance with her kit. For some reason, Q does not proc Sundered Sky. Hundred Thieves Hype Tracks, Volume 1.
Yep. 3 hours worth of royalty-free music.
Nice.
Can't beat it. Speaking of 100 Thieves, let's check in real quick on somebody streaming from a certain place that I really want to go to.
What is she in Korea?
No, she's at the 100 Thieves compound. And I want to chat. If this series ends in time, I'm going to add her and be like, 1v1 me, bro. You won't.
Hey, look, she's playing Jinx.
She's playing Ashe.
Look at her title.
Oh, ADC Jinx. Wow.
What's going on in lobby?
Lobby, basically. One person went up to get water. His mom stopped him. He's on the way now.
Nice.
There, and Buttermilk's not even in the thing yet.
Yep. Another team is saying like, "Hey, join the low budget LCS thing." And we're just waiting. Youngster Joey saying, "Whose mom's got it going on?" We found our Zach Wilson. Hey, there's draft.
Wait, is Project Volatility BYU's sister team?
Is it? I don't know.
Big mom supporters.
Jesus Christ.
This is the last game we're ever allowed to stream.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So it looks like Volatility's win conditions are playing through their strong jungle bot lane and playing for late game scaling. I don't even remember the draft. I'll find out.
Camille Wukong, Victor Zyricon, Jax, Ivern, Talia,
Yeah.
Zeri, and Thresh.
Yep. I trust Buttermilk to pull it off. They've played styles like this before, but Project Volatility is like giga talented. So,
Do you guys hear or see what Beans posted, by the way, in chat the other day
No.
about Blue Otter?
No.
So Blue Otter is one of them, basically like a low budget
Oh, the
LCS.
Knuckle thing, yeah.
They're a rec league team in an uncapped league that ended up qualifying for NACL.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So rec leagues have potential. Climb your way up your rec leagues, and then you might get picked up on a team that's good enough to qualify for NACL.
I mean, it's a really good idea for like collegiate kids playing in this league
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, that is a real pathway, I feel like. For America, it's going to be really weird for other countries when we have like top prospects that are like 21, because that's how America works.
Yeah.
Like, you go to college, get a degree, and then go play a sport somewhere.
You do your internship and realize maybe I do want to risk it with low income to play a sport
Yeah.
rather than sit in the office for 40 hours a week because I've already done
Yeah.
that via internship. But your 17-year-old doesn't appreciate the life that they're living.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, that's what half of practice squad players
Yep.
in the NFL and NBA G Leaguers.
It's been funny watching Isaac, whatever his name is, the Raiders player whose wife is like famous on TikTok. He's basically a practice squad guy for the Raiders and Texans and Browns, and he just shows everything. And his wife is Cooch, something Cooch is their last name.
Cooch.
They just had a kid. Pay your respect.
Okay.
Pay your respect.
Sounded like a joke.
That kid's gonna get so bullied.
Kid's
Oh,
also gonna be
Cooch with
rich.
Is it
Yeah, but he's
Cooch
gonna
with
be
an E on the end?
He's gonna get bullied, dude. I don't give a fuck how rich you are.
Man, we got 2 minutes.
So what do you guys have for dinner?
Pizza.
Air.
Nice. I had a chicken and rib combo, which was incredible.
Nice.
The ribs
Can't
basically like
pizza the
fell
Hut.
off the bone. Wait, what kind of pizza did you get?
You can never out Pizza the Hut.
See, I disagree. I think Papa John's is better.
Papa
Probably.
John's is so based. The garlic as well. Oh,
Oh, the garlic breadsticks from Papa John's are just
no,
so
they
good.
give you like a garlic dip.
No, I know, but have you had the garlic breadsticks from Papa John's?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, they're so good.
It's unfair.
We got $150 of free credit from Papa John's every semester in college.
Oh, man.
It was the best deal in the world.
Dang.
Dude, they'd have Friday night, the Papa John's delivery guy would come on campus and he'd have 7 or 8 orders at each time. And I always felt bad because the college kids never tipped all that well.
They can't sometimes.
No. And it's like I think the university added like a little bit of extra incentive, like knowing that like, hey, these are broke college kids that can literally only afford this because we're giving them credit. So like they kind of knew, and the drivers were chill for the most part. But like, as I've been a pizza delivery driver, like when you go on a college campus, like it's rough. Believe it or not. What?
Just Team 9 has the disappointed and relieved emoji, and that's
Team
where
9?
Buttermilk is. The chat room they're in, it just says disappointed.
Disappointing.
Oh no.
Is that the Knuckles
Oh.
meme?
Is Marcus' team actually about to get giga trolled?
I don't know.
And do chat, what is
Alright.
it called? Chat
I don't think-
statuses.
Oh,
How much do they matter?
I mean, for us, none.
True. I also like that they're playing in 6 and 9.
Right.
I'm pretty sure the other project moved down to 6 after they saw
Mhm.
them join 9, which
Oh,
is
they got the
Everyone-
matching Arcana skins too? Oh, that's disgusting.
that is
Runes
pretty
are
cool.
pretty normal across the board.
Yep.
What? Can you click on Thresh again so we can see his runes?
Aftershock.
Aftershock, yeah.
Yep.
Ignite in the Zeri lane is interesting. Exhaust from
Exhaust makes sense. You can exhaust either the Jax or the Zeri and be fine. And they don't have one. They don't have anything else otherwise. So
Yeah, but now they don't have any way to stop any potential heal-in. The good news as well is that it's on the Wukong to buy the shield cut item. If he even wants to get it, if he even gets that far.
did the
It'd be
timer like
interesting-
end early and it automatically kicked us in the queue? Okay, yeah, that'd be why. It's what, Control Z and you spam?
Control Shift Z. Think you can expand, yeah. Oh, they got the fist bump immediately.
No!
Dude!
An immediate pause. All right,
That's
Cloud9's
awesome.
gonna win this game.
Yep.
David can't zoom back in 'cause it's
Nope.
paused.
I did
That-
forget that
This
Buttermilk
might be
has
what's,
CJ Stroud fan.
Wait,
have
wait, Buttermilk has fucking what's his name on their team?
CJ Stroud fan, so it might be time to cheer for Turtle.
Yeah, Sketch is there.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Sketch. They have Sketch
Oh,
on the
Sketch.
team.
What's up,
What's up, brother? Oh, do you see Bryson DeChambeau did that in the practice round, by the way?
Dude, everyone
Did he?
is doing it.
Yeah, it's very popular.
ESPN did it. What's his face? Bryce Harper did it. So many people.
Sketch is completely taken over.
Yeah.
Not even close.
That might be what the status is, those mouse issues.
Isn't this why another team in our league had to forfeit?
What?
The
They
game-
didn't have a mouse?
No, they had a mouse problem and he didn't have a backup mouse.
Okay, wait.
I
That's
think so.
actually an interesting question.
Yeah,
Do you
that
guys-
happened to high alert.
Do you guys have a mouse that, like, say yours broke, you'd be able to swap it out?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, that's just because
Okay.
I've bought more than one mouse in my lifetime and I kept the last one.
Yeah, I always keep my old one.
Yeah.
And then I chuck it out like when I buy a new one.
Yeah. Gotta keep a backlog.
Yep. It's part of the process, you know. This is kind of tough.
David already cursing teams, by the way.
Why? What did I do?
The first time you stream another team and like it's all due.
Oh, yeah, because it's my fault. Noted.
Yes.
I'm only here for the boo boo. We need him to carry.
How long do you think this
All
pause
right.
lasts? Over under?
They've already started.
Yeah.
Unless does so is the timing game? Does it keep ticking up even
I
at
would
the
assume
pause?
there's no way the client is advanced enough to pause the
Yeah.
timer there, despite a pause.
Probably true. That's probably 100% facts.
Oh, we
Oh,
got
there we go.
ours. Hey, here we go.
Starting.
All
Zoom back
right.
in, loser.
Oh,
Is there like a delay on when it? Is there like a? I'm confused.
this is the best
Pause will
first
zoom.
game we've ever done. It just never starts.
I think we have to, because it technically caught back up, so we have to wait again.
Hey.
Now zoom back
Yay.
in. Yeah,
No wait,
there you go.
I wanna zoom all the way
Alright,
out.
is this a
All the way
standard
out.
level 1?
Don't zoom all the way out.
Yeah, look at this. But no, we can see what plans they got, and then we can go direct to camp. Look at this.
You're
This is
so
fun.
frustrating.
They're standing at red buff. This is really interesting. Joey's standing at blue. Really early
So
ward
they're
on that
four
blue
stacking.
buff. It's not going to do anything. Ooh, are they going to invade late?
They might. Let's go to youngster Joey. Wait, how do I? There we go. So if I zoom out just a little bit, hey, there we go.
Yeah, that's probably really good.
No, I want it zoomed out just a little bit. Does it zoom back in every time it changes a person?
We'll see.
No, it doesn't.
Wukong starting wolves? Maybe he's going for a 4-camp bot side because he knows Iron's just that much faster.
We got Rakan Zeri Rakan Zaya just waiting there.
Oh no, I think he's gonna try and reverse his pathing. He's gonna do wolves first, he's gonna go down to red Krugs and then come back up.
Oh, Daboo. Good trades. Good trades all
I was just
around.
going to Raptors.
Zeri's gonna hit level 2 first. If they want to make oh, missed the CS.
That's what we get for watching.
I want to go to bot
Did
lane.
we use
Jack's
a
gonna be
dog?
jumping in, gonna be trying to get a little bit of chip damage down.
God, he's good.
Iron's crossing back. He's gonna start getting his topside farm now.
Turn off time controls.
Wait, I was gonna say, how do I?
I don't know how you do it.
Look at the little eye at the bottom left. Click that. Yeah, click it.
Oh, okay. Too easy.
There we go.
Oh, look at Bear making us solid.
Iron's walking into blue side. He doesn't see the blue buff. This is a very interesting Iron pathing.
It should go.
Wukong's gonna be going into bot lane.
Yeah,
He's gonna be cloning
Wukong's
in.
going in.
Gets a little bit of chip damage, and the
Ooh,
hook goes wide.
And it's good.
X is for gold, A is for team fights.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dude,
Keep
wait.
that in mind.
They're like cooking.
Oh, we got a gank
Wukong's
going
found
bot.
on Gromp. He was on Gromp. He gets found. Iron a pretty decent lead. He's not 4. He is 4 now. He's just ticked over. I don't think this should send Joey to level 4. It's not. Rakan's gonna be going in mid, but the worked ground.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough all game for him.
Yeah.
Got a pretty,
Richard's got to bait that out while Rakan's walking.
pretty
Yeah.
nice lead for Dabubu.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
kind of the power of Ivern. He's always everywhere because of how fast he tends to clear. He hasn't gotten his Krugs yet. He definitely wants that before he leaves. He's just hanging
Oh.
around.
Anything
Scuttle.
everywhere all at once.
Okay, they got some nice
Han's
damage
also
on the
keeping up
Thresh.
pretty well.
Volatility, not Volatility. Buttermilk, a farm lead in every lane but mid.
Mm-hmm. We
And
love
it's
you, Mark.
substantial too.
Looking at the gold.
Oh, we've cursed him.
Ooh.
I think Ivern needs to be heading up to this Jax lane. Jax is in a lot of danger here in a couple seconds. As soon as this wave gets stepped forward.
Yeah.
Mid lane is a snooze fest. Oh, Jax. Alright, Jax is gonna
Ooh.
back off and
Nice.
go back.
Camille? This is a terrible lane state though if it stays like this.
Yeah.
But they're gonna trade Dragon
Also, they're a
across.
concept. Yeah.
Free dragon for Marked and crew.
Not
He
free.
has to
They
base,
put Grubs
though,
on the
that
other
sucks.
side. Wukong gets vision down in the back.
Yeah, but you got a 13 CS lead on bot lane. Probably about to be 10 whenever it's balanced out. Okay, so you take a 3 grub for dragon trade. It's not bad.
Not bad
Dax
at
is
all.
gonna be able to get this in.
Camille's got TP. She's just gonna
Ooh.
come back.
This is actually a really bad spot for this Jax. Look where the Wukong is.
Oh man.
Oh.
This is really tough. He's not gonna be able to get these minions in. Wukong's not level 6 yet. Counter Strike goes down. Hextech
Flash.
Ultimatum gonna be
Ah, that's just
outstretched. And he's gonna go down to the gank.
Bye-bye.
That's rough.
Close, but no cigar. And back in bot lane.
Man, that gold lead mid is just growing.
Victor, a very good champion in Talia, just kind of outranges any attempt that Talia would want to try and like W and get poked down.
Interesting that Zeri went call. They're 100% planning on this going late, which is surprising because you got a decent CS lead in bot lane. Why you don't just take the item advantage and go for a kill or go for kill pressure? I mean,
I don't think that unless, I don't know, Xayah misses her entire feathers and just doesn't ult, I don't think you can ever kill this lane as Zeri Thresh.
and maybe you're right. Ooh, just outside.
And just a bit outside.
Bot lane frozen. Let's check
Yeah,
it
that
out.
very
Gold.
quickly went to 1,000 gold lead for.
Yeah, that kill was really
Project.
huge.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like we said at the
Jumper solo
beginning,
Boa.
it's really important that this Jax stays ahead of the Camille.
Mid lane is up 300 gold, which isn't bad.
I feel like that Jax could have kept going on that Camille. He might just be a little scared because they don't really know where Wukong is.
Should Wukong?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Wukong
Wukong's
got
going for
kill.
the red now.
Wukong's trying to set up a vertical, and Ivern's just not realizing it because they don't have the right wards for the Wukong. Ivern's going to lose his entire topside and isn't handshaking it. Talia's going to move in now, though. I think they should know what's happening because Wukong's camps are up and they're a lower level.
There's still no dragon for an extended period of time. Void Grubs will be up in what, probably a minute?
If you go to the eye again, there is a jungle camp timer. Objective timers down there.
Whoops, there we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, grubs are up soon. Within the minute. This is the problem with handshaking first dragon for grubs.
Now you're forced to fight on this timer.
Yeah, if Camille gets 6 grubs, that's really, really bad. Wukong again behind the Jax.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
He jumps
that's
in.
tough.
He might have the damage to
Wait,
1v2
he's got
as
the
he
kill.
stops the
Oh,
hook
he's got-
shot.
okay,
He's
so he's got the
Camille.
kill.
He's gonna be able to fight it.
I don't think he
Cyclone
survives
comes out.
this.
It's gonna be enough.
Yeah. Traded 1 for
Is
1, but the
Wukong
solo
holding
kill.
the wave too?
I'm
1 for 1's really good there, especially if it denies Camille the wave, which it does.
Oh, he
it goes
cleared
all
it.
into Wukong.
He did clear it.
Yeah.
Because Wukong
that's-
is a menace though now.
Yeah, it's true.
Interesting. That's no Cyclone for grubs, but we're not rotating the support up, so I guess we're just handshaking it back over. Now the Ivern definitely wants to make a play here.
And
You can't let them get 6, surely.
The Leo's pushed in. Victor gets the first move, and Thresh wasn't there.
Why did
A good
Thresh never
execute by
rotate?
Volatility.
I mean, we called this out at 45 seconds. Like I'm competing next bit the low budget LCS? Yeah, of course. Of course I am.
An interesting note as well that Victor gets more stacks off of helping with those grubs as well. So now he's even more advanced into his tree of his passive.
He's
He's
trying to
taken
make it hot.
low, but it still has the blade collar, so really what do you do?
I mean, they're just
Yeah.
trying to shove him out and get even more CS advantage and take plates.
Jack Sleep gonna be going in.
Like, the sole goal for this bot lane at this point is you need Zeri to have, like, one more item or at least boots. How much gold is she sitting on? She's sitting on enough for boots. So she needs to try and... She needs to try and get back, get boots, get a dagger. Well, I guess boots, and she could probably finish off Noon Quiver. And then you need to get these plates. Or fight for this dragon.
Should be kind of free for Buttermilk. Zaya's at half health. She's a full 20 CS behind. She really doesn't want to have to leave this lane.
Victor knows TP.
And
He
Daisy's
can't
in the
rotate
game.
down. Camille's coming.
They're bringing Camille down. They might try to
Uh-oh.
collapse on this post-mortem.
You gotta go.
But if they could just get out, it goes
no.
for He steals
No.
it. Cyclone's gonna come in. It's huge. The quickness from Rakan. Thresh is gonna barely gets over the wall. Daisy's gonna do a lot. Hextech ultimatum. She's not gonna find anyone.
Rakan
Blast
goes
comes,
right
sends
in.
Rakan in.
Wait, Rakan's
There's
dead.
trying to DPS. She still has ult. The hook is great. It stops the knockup. Cyclone's gonna come through.
Oh,
The Wukong's
Wukong
in
is
deep
dead.
trouble. He's in the middle of
Oh,
everything,
no,
but
he's
he's gonna
not,
be able
but
to get
Victor's
out.
there.
Victor Chaos Storm's gonna do a lot.
Damn. I mean, that's fine, though.
Volatility.
Jax is still pushing on top side. He's got at least 2
Jax
plates.
is
He's
gonna
about to
a
get
lot for
3.
this.
So you gave 3 kills over. 1 to Wukong, 1 to Xayah. But Jax is getting a ton of gold here.
And it just feels like by a hair's breadth, those plays.
Yeah.
Maybe Zeri gets one more kill earlier. Maybe that Wukong goes down on the initial play.
But the
And
thing
the
was,
dragon
Zeri never
over.
backed. Zeri decided to stay in lane rather than going back before the dragon fight. Therefore, she was sitting on just 2... not blades. What's the name of the item? The one that's flat.
2
flat.
longswords.
2 longswords. She had 2 longswords and a call. That was all she had.
That's tough.
Rakan's setting up a play mid here. He's going to be behind the Talia. Battle Dance is going to be good.
No, she's out.
She's not going to get caught up in the Victor W, though. But that's going to be a substantial chuck out of Mark. And this Victor is just very dangerous.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's pretty much they're 2.5k ahead, and that's entirely almost on him. Jax is 400 ahead, Talia's 200 behind, Xayah is even, bot lane, yeah, everything else is even. So it's literally just the jungle gold gap. That's it. So if you can get fights without Wukong there, you got to be feeling good if you're Buttermilk. But if he's there, it's going to be tough. But how are you going to Ooh, wait a minute.
Jax is going to be able to get this tower down. Hookshot comes through. Counter-Strike's going to be able to keep him alive. He's going to get the tower, and he's going to pop the ultimate. He's going to challenge the Camille to a 1v1, but Victor's coming up. Thresh is
But
going
Thresh
to be
is
there
there.
in
He's
case he
fine.
needs to get out.
Alrighty.
Okay. So you got 30 CS lead and first tower. Now he's opening
mean,
up.
yeah,
That's
he-
1,200. And just like that, the gold leads down to 1.3.
That's a lot of gold in the Jax's pocket, and that's exactly where we said it wanted to be early.
Jax is
He
now...
got very aggressive when they were losing.
And Jax is now even with gold with the Wukong, despite 3 kills on the Wukong side. And a
I mean,
level
Ivern
ahead.
hasn't even got to an item yet.
Interestingly, Wukong opting into the lethality build. If this game goes late past 3-4 items, this Wukong is going to start to feel really useless. They're going to try and contest
Is he
this with
gonna go for it?
Daisy. Maybe it's just a YOLO play with the Daisy auto attack.
They don't have to
Ooh.
fight this.
Don't have to fight this. Hookshot's going to go in.
Oh.
Ultimatum's not going to land yet. Quickness going to land on 1, 2, 3.
Oh, great knockup. But wait, this is great for
But Zeri's going to be
Buttermilk.
able to turn this fight.
Oh.
Zeri going really huge. Quiver Dance going to be thrown out for Xayah. She's going to be forced to flash away from the Jax. And honestly, a good play from Buttermilk.
Yeah.
That was a great disengage. Camille went in a little too early there. Camille
Wukong
is
just not able to get in through the Jax, through the Daisy.
It just seemed like Camille kind of forced to play. I don't know what their comms would be like, but it seemed like they were really being over aggressive with it. They got one advantage, and rather than backing off and taking that and turning it into something else, they tried to fight it. Now you fed a kill on the Zeri. Jax is still really far ahead.
And this Jax is just a problem. Gold is evened up.
Entirely. Actually, a slight gold lead for Buttermilk.
There's really ahead. They want to look on this Jax right before this dragon goes up.
Healy, you have a fan club forming.
Yep. Slowly but surely.
Dude, I love casting. It's so much fun. And it's like
You're
one of the
being a
few
dog at
times I get to just like flex.
You're naming out all the stuff. You have the abilities, you have the whole arsenal.
Meanwhile, I'm
Fun's
just
gonna
happy.
go over. They're gonna find the Thresh. Is he gonna be able to go down? Close gets down.
Is he gonna
Iron
live? He's gonna
almost
live
able to
through
get him
this.
out.
No.
The Landon's gonna
Oh,
get him out
no.
when Cyclone comes through again.
And Iron has
But
flash.
now, Volatility, you have to be very careful. Wukong's back in the fight. That was his clone, though.
Yeah, it's just clone.
That's fine. They could just keep splitting with Jax. He doesn't even have to come unless he's... Oh, he's got
Jax
TP,
is
isn't
gonna
he?
recall.
Wait, Camille's
I think
TP.
moving over
Jax
this
should just stay
dragon
there.
is very bad, but Jax might just TP back top.
Now he's walking... Oh, he's TPing to...
Oh.
They're
Oh,
gonna
this is
TP
a
to the
weird spot. They
tower.
could kill him.
Oh,
Quickness coming through, but he's not gonna be able to get it because of the cinders.
he got out.
Yeah.
It's pretty big to get the drag. I mean, we're calling
Honestly,
down.
they're stalling really well for their team to come back into this fight.
was gonna
Thresh
say,
is already here.
Now even
And
footing
that's
entirely.
quickness down. You could fight this if you really wanted to.
100%.
Hook shot's gonna come through. Hextech ultimatum
Oh,
down onto
great
the
hook.
Ivern. The hook is great. Battle Dance is better though.
Jax is
Zeri's
coming up on the
Storm coming
flank.
through.
Jax is on the
Rakan's
flank.
dead. Camille's out of position. Hook's gonna land yet again,
Wow.
and the wall's gonna come through, but it's gonna just lock
Mark Cucks is a
Buttermilk out of the fight.
It's fine. They get the kill here.
Wukong's very bad.
Yep.
The clone is still there. The flash is
Oh,
gonna be
Zeri.
good. The
Oh.
wall is wide.
No, it's fine. They can still get this. Easily.
Kalia's gonna be there.
Oh, that's big.
Ooh.
good.
Can they chase down the victor? They should look to dive this, I think.
Nope.
No, they're gonna let him get away.
Wow.
This is twice
The
now that
gold
it feels
remains
like
even.
Volatility has just overcommitted.
These fights feel like a razor's edge to just go in the way of Buttermilk. If that wall doesn't come through, if that hook lands on Wukong, this game is so much more worse off.
100%.
Look at that jungle difference too. Start off 3-0, is now 3-2-2.
Yeah. Like
Still-
I said, this Wukong starts feeling really useless if he can't get to the Zeri.
What other build would he
Ivern's
go if he
finally
didn't
hit
go
Moonstone.
lethality?
Just Sundered and normal Bruiser tank. In this game, your damage really doesn't matter. You have Victor, you have Camille.
You sound really good on the mic. Audio quality is also
asked
really
before.
good.
Yeah, what's the
Oh,
audio?
yeah.
Why is the audio quality really good, David?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you have a product by Elgato, which, by the way, if you didn't know,
Elgato?
I know they created fantastic products when it comes to your home and audio equipment,
Insanely easy to set up and use as well.
which you can also get for a 5% discount if you use the code in the description down below.
Can you talk about whether or not that goes back into your pocket?
I don't know whether I'm allowed. I'm assuming it should be like known that I get commission on it.
We're gonna go back in the game.
Oh.
The hook shot's gonna be
He's
good,
too
but
smart,
he doesn't
though.
fall for it.
This is why we love
Oh,
He's gonna
wait.
fall for it this time though. 'cause he just
Never
did it.
mind.
Counter strike is huge. No damage.
But wait, he
He's
still
going down on the
lives.
second.
He
The
still
Landon's
lives.
out.
Oh my god.
Quickness gone. Hextech ultimate gone. Cyclone gone. This is a huge fight for Buttermilk if they can just execute.
Gotta hit
Zeri's
somebody.
coming up late, but she's gonna be here.
That
She's gonna
knockup's
dash over the
gonna be
wall.
big, no?
Do it. Go over the wall.
Oh,
Go over the wall.
Weaver's wall is gonna
God.
come through.
Oh.
Oh, what an
And
ult.
she lands on the
Oh,
throw.
that's
She's
big.
already- She's already out of the fight. Can they get the Camille? The hook shot goes wide. They're not gonna be able to fight anymore. But Zeri's coming over the top.
Oh, nice
The
job.
hook is
Great
gonna get as
hook.
well.
Holy
Everyone's gonna go
shit.
down.
The layers.
Oh,
The layers to it. What is going on?
Xayah was never there for that entire fight. She's sitting in mid lane
keep
taking
going,
the
and then
tower.
Baron's up. Baron will
they
be up
could
in
get-
15. Xayah's going to get a lot, but this inhib should be able to go down. You have 5 people here.
LS is gonna be so happy if they leave and don't kill the inhib.
No, I think inhib's good here because it's post 20. You use it for Baron.
True, I agree.
Xayah is going to get this tower, though.
But tier 2 mid is a lot. It's a consolation prize.
Oh, it is, because she's still 15 or 1,300 gold behind Zeri.
Yeah, that Zeri's getting
Zeri's
huge,
got
dude.
two and a half items.
And look at Mark, our boy surviving the lane phase. Becoming a dog, getting the gold.
That shifting earth was huge onto the
Massive.
Victor. That lands on any other player, they might not be able to go as far as they did.
Oh yeah.
This ward's been here since I think 4 minutes, by the way, and they're finally clearing it.
Well, he's doing it for the challenge token.
And again, I don't want to, as Jax goes on, we're going to have to hold off on that point. He's going to take a lot of damage. Chaos Storm does very little to
Bye-bye.
this Jax, and there's 3 people around him.
Bye.
Oh!
I'm pretty
And
sure that's
just
illegal in most
heartbreak.
states.
They can't even take Baron or something. They can't pressure anything.
Ooh, Daisy's on the recon.
Zeri can catch up to this easy.
Dariel's going to come across. Weaver's
Oh, and
wall
the
is
cutoff.
huge.
Oh,
Wukong
Oh,
stays.
wait, she
Oh,
overcommitted a little bit. Talia's dead.
Talia's going to stay alive with the Iron long enough that everyone else is going to die.
a
Jax
lot
is
of
in the
shielding.
fight.
Wow.
And that's just going to be Baron.
Good job, Buttermilk.
And again, I just sound like a broken record over and over and over, but this Wukong just does nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Blue team picking to go dragon. They want to fight this right away, or at least they want to get it on the back timer, which would actually be a really good play. If they can get that, that gives them the win con.
Victor, Camille, I don't know how fast they're going to be able to burn it down with no Chaos Storm,
they're
though.
basing. Okay.
Thresh should just walk out without buying anything and lantern whoever's farthest back.
Blue team's
Jax
got
is going to
the
sprint at mid.
blue team's got the
But-
pacing advantage, but you got so many
You have
items.
Talia speed, you have Zeri E over walls. Ivan's very fast as well because of the items he likes to buy, and he can just speed up someone else. The most you get here is some wards, and the dragon in a favorable position for you.
5v5 team. Oh god.
Oh,
If Zeri
Bye-bye.
flashed out, Claude is
no.
gonna walk to the trap. He just didn't expect them to be there that soon. Thresh is gonna look at the hook, but it's gonna go wide. Wukong really wants the dragon. He really wants to stay in.
Xayah's
He's
got
gonna
the
flash
feathers.
out. Does he clone back over?
Oh.
He clones back over, and he's just gonna die for it, but Mark saves him! But it doesn't
Oh,
matter, because Zeri has the wall ride.
I thought Turtle might get it. He had like 5 or 6 feathers down that even with 2 items, he could have pulled it back for about 1,000. Oh, that was close.
And these fights are
Man.
just waging out of control for
Bitch
Buttermilk.
played great.
It's almost as if picking for the 5v5 team fight in an amateur league where nerves are going to be a thing just makes it easier to play the game.
Well, you say that, but on all accounts, Volatility has the better 5v5 team fight.
I don't
All they
think so.
really have to do is click every button they can on the Zeri, but they just can't get to her. This Thresh is doing wonders. The Iron's keeping it alive, and the Unraveled Earth is so hard to get through as these champions.
They've been late to every play, though. Like, every single
And-
time, this starts off with a pick. For the
They're
last,
gonna
like,
get a
5
recall
minutes.
canceled.
Uh-oh.
When in
it
doubt,
does.
go healers.
Ooh,
Okay,
they're gonna
th-
find him. Cyclone's gonna come down. Counter Strike's done. Leap's gonna be activated. But you have to be careful with Xayah. This Jax can turn at any moment. Ooh, the
Oh,
Leap's
good
ultimate even
ults.
better, though.
Wow.
They gotta
Weaver's
kill
wall
him now.
becomes
Gotta kill
zero.
him now. Okay.
Jax is dead. The
Pick,
Weaver's
pick.
Wall does nothing but line
Anything
the
up.
corpses.
Nothing up anyways. Sad.
No.
Still good. Gotta take what you can get. But
Xayah needs to stay top and clear this farm. You can't have everybody back.
Xayah's sitting on 2 items. It's gotta feel pretty bad.
Yeah, she's only got 130 in pocket. She's,
What is she, 2k gold behind the Zeri?
yeah. Zeri's
Yeah.
sitting at 6-8, or... Wait, is Zeri going IE?
She doesn't have to go tank shred item because Wukong went lethality and they have Camille.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying the better team fight. They have the easier to execute team fight. If they can
Yeah.
get all their
Yeah,
buttons
yeah.
down on the people,
The,
it's a better team fight.
the thing to keep in mind, Blinkroot, is that this is ultimately like Emerald Platinum level. the assumptions of like how things were gonna operate are not like, you can't look at this the same way that you would look at like Cloud9 or 100 Thieves to operate a draft. Like nerves play a part in it. People are going to misplay, and who has the easier R buttons to press 9 times out of 10 will actually help in situations like this. But they're just not, the timing of every fight seems like it's off. Oh, they're going for the Hail Mary.
It's just so much to dissuade. Thresh is going to walk right into this, but he sniffs it out.
Wow.
Seeing no one on the map, knowing that it's very hard
he's
to walk in here, but he's going to get caught. He
good
dodges
flash.
everything, though. Cyclone's going to go down.
But
he's
still
going to die
he's still
surely,
nice.
but it takes at least more than one spell to kill him.
If they go bot, they could get this kill. But you're giving up top lane
Jax
pressure.
needs to get out. Super minions are marching into your base, but Victor's going to recall for them.
Jax is
This starts to actually be a pretty scary game state for Buttermilk if you can't convert this Baron and you can't convert this inhib into anything.
I mean, they still have time to set up for their Baron and their Drag.
Yeah.
They
But
do. They just feel like they have no prep.
they need...
Oh god, sorry.
I was just going to say, they need to start getting their vision set, too. I mean, a lot of this has just been picks from them not knowing where they are at all. And face-checking solo.
3 items on Zeri, by the way.
Those 2 dragons early that Wukong was able to sneak away are paying huge dividends in this game now, though.
100%.
I guess here's my question. Why, like, you would think Buttermilk would have more prio in mid and bot, but it just feels like they haven't. I don't know if they're just not pushing the waves.
Zebra?
Hey, look who it is. I need
Thresh, having died to this last time, is a little scared that he looks into it. He finds the Wukong. That's the real one. It's still the real one. The Wukong's going to be at 20% HP.
Oh, that Iron Q hits. It's so big.
That's just a little too early on the play, though. Wukong's going to be able to get back. He's going to be able to go.
Oh, they're going to dive the
but
Camille.
Camille's going to be looking for the Camille. She has no
Camille's-
hook shot. Another
Bye-bye.
4 seconds on the
Yeah,
ability.
she's
She's going to
gone.
die instantly. Quickness is going to come through. Can they at least get the
Oh, they got the
recompense?
thresh.
He's not going to go down, and Zaya's trapped. The hook is amazing.
Oh, wow.
she
She's
never-
gonna die. Blade calling gets
He
used. It doesn't
dies
matter.
from haunting
But
guys.
Victor's even bigger. Oh, that redemption healing's so large. Cyclone's not there for Wukong.
Zaya, you gotta R that. You gotta R that. Oh.
Buttermilk just pushing, prodding,
The
pressing
nerves.
every advantage they have, and Jax is hiding in the
Oh.
bush. He's gonna find the clone. Cyclone's not gonna be used. It's gonna be used. It's not gonna get him out. The flash. Are you brave enough to go? The stop.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter. At least you get Jax's flash, I guess.
Yeah, we talked a lot about how good the Boo Boo is. He got love from Mason for a reason.
This bot lane also playing pretty well.
Oh yeah,
They're
for
not.
sure.
I wouldn't say they're the ones like engaged in the plays. I say freaking Mark is having a game. He's hitting knockbacks on everybody relevant.
This Thresh is doing so much for the workload.
100%.
How many Wukong E's he stopped? How many Camille ultimatums have been canceled just from the little bit of slowing that the box provides?
Yeah, and that dragon fight earlier when they were fighting at a disadvantage and everyone got picked off, he did a great job keeping the Camille back there and killing her. Zebra not interested.
It feels like this game's going to come down to whether or not Victor can land something huge off the back of these engages. Something's got to give. Rakan's got to start looking for angles. Wukong's got to put it all on the line and just find something. You got to hope that if you can find the Jax, find the Zeri early, maybe you can snowball that into more.
It's wild to me that with an 8K or 5K gold lead, they like. It just feels like there's no pressure on the map for Buttermilk.
They just
A
need to
lot
grab
of the
this
plays are
Baron
very
and then they
disjointed.
can... Yeah, and I think Baron's going to help them a lot in finishing this up, but goodness. Clear
They're
some of
not
this.
really putting in the time or the effort to sync up these waves so that Jax can like push cleanly and for free.
It's true too.
Because you see no one on the map. Jax can't really be hitting this tower right now, and you have none of the vision in where it needs to be to dissuade the Jax from being pushed up.
But now we got the
Jax
fight.
can't see anyone. We're gonna see Wukong and Victor on the top side. Jax knows that he can start pushing.
Surely they
There's
start
no
there.
TP advantage on the map.
I mean, now you
It's
got
very hard to play for Buttermilk if you're in the pit and then everything comes across. That's your one losing factor.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be looking for the Wukong. Flay's gonna go wide. Hook's
Ooh,
gonna
that's
go
a lot of
wide.
abilities missed.
They're gonna find it onto Mark, but Wukong's just caught out. But he's gonna be able to dodge everything.
Dude,
The Flame
he's
line lands, but the
dancing.
clone's back up. Camille teleport is huge. Jax is gonna match. This might be an overstep by the Camille. She's gonna have to flash out immediately.
Daisy dead. A lot of power from Ivern removed. A lot of abilities used. Still flash up on Xayah. Still flash up on Talia.
Yeah, you gotta
Flash was
Start the
Zeri.
bear
though.
really gotta
big,
try
man.
and find an interesting angle into this fight as Rakan since you don't have flash.
Zeri, no flash, no ghost. If you're gonna get her, now's the time to do it.
Look at Camille. She's on the backside, but they're gonna be able to spot her out. They're gonna look for her. The hook barely goes
wow.
wide. And the hook shot gets her out.
That
And
hook
they
was
let
so
Mark-
close.
That turn ended up getting Mark chunked out a lot.
Yeah.
Granted, they just healed it right back up.
Look at the position Volatility is taking. They're gonna be walking in and they're just gonna pressure mid.
Volatility knows how to play the map.
Red buff's gonna go down.
They
are
could do
first
Baron right now if
first.
they wanted to.
The entirety of Buttermilk is in the base.
No TP on the Jax.
Teleport's gonna
He's
come
mid
up
lane now.
over the top. Camille's gonna be on the
Oh,
bear,
they're
and
getting this.
Weaver's wall is gonna be
my
huge here to lock
God.
Wukong out of the pit. Weaver's wall is big. Camille's gonna stop the Ivern from getting in, and Mark's just gonna get collapsed up on the top of your screen.
Oh
But
no!
Ivern lives the play. Is he gonna be able to get back in the pit? Mark lives it too.
Oh,
Mark bought enough time
No
for his
hook.
team to win the play on the bottom side. Daisy's still hitting Baron. This is a flip. We saw
I don't
Young
think
Joey
they
win
want
the
to
smite
flip.
earlier in the fight. Can he do it again?
Oh,
It's gonna
Wukong
go
got
to
it.
Wukong, but the fight's
Wait,
gonna go over to
did they
Buttermilk
finish?
surely.
You gotta try and get out.
We have no teleports. We have recalls. Teleport coming out from Victor. It's a smart move. Zai's gonna have to try and
Xayah
recall.
got out.
Can the
She's
Scratch
fine.
Fire?
Yep.
They're
She's
fine.
out.
They survived this. They're more
Wow.
than fine.
That is
Wow.
huge from Volatility to extend this game.
This is what I was saying earlier, though. It just feels like the decision from Buttermilk is just very passive, very reactive. Which, by all
They
means,
shoulda
are
used
winning
that.
the reactions, but
they should have used that heal on that mid tower. And just
Buttermilk
tried to
needs to
tank
get
it.
back in their base and back out on the map because this dragon's coming up soon.
Yep. Big dragon for them.
you got Victor, you got Xayah. Xayah's still a little bit behind in gold. About
Victor still has his flash. Rakan has his flash back up. Zeri has her flash.
Xayah Ultimate's about to be back up.
Yeah. And you talked about the importance earlier of how Buttermilk needs to be at the objectives first, or it's tough for them to fight them. And
Yeah, walking
They
into
just
these
have
Victor
not been
lasers,
first.
into these blind spots,
yeah,
increasingly
it's
harder.
not good.
Watch the Camille on your bottom of your screen to look for something. Maybe she can find an angle.
Holds up
Khan's
on
flanking
everybody.
around. Just getting vision.
Yep, and battle lines are starting to be drawn. The Iron bushes are going down.
Any GAs anywhere? No. Any stopwatches? Seeker's down for Marked. So Mark's one get out of jail free.
Boo-Boo's
card
gonna
zone.
have teleport. You have to imagine if this fight goes the way of Buttermilk and the Jax lives, that they're just gonna end the game. Honestly, you could
nice
even just
wall.
try to end the game now, but the Wukong's gonna be stuck in
Oh.
the pit. He's gonna have flash, but the Cyclone's gonna come over, and it's pretty big.
Oh,
No one's down
Can they-
yet. The
Wukong
Camille's
got
gonna-
it.
Yeah, she finds
Wukong.
Zeri. Zeri's trapped in the extra golden maiden, but she's not gonna go down. The Camille's gonna go down first. Dragon going the way of Project Volatility. You have to imagine Jax just wants to TP into the space, no?
Yeah, he should. Okay, he is. Man, is
He's cut
CJ
off the
Stroud fan
Wukong.
gonna have this Wukong in his dreams?
but you got a more than enough wave clear if you're on Volatility side.
You also
Still
have
the
two
Baron
Baron
buff.
champions.
Yeah.
But now the game becomes very tricky. There's no objective for you to force the fight at for Volatility, and you're just gonna have to defend your base.
But the one weakness that Buttermilk's had this entire game has been decisive map objective taking, or like decisive laning.
But now there's no more decision. You just walk bot lane and you push through it. It can't get easier than this for you.
Bit on Joey as well. He's been smiting insanely well.
That he has. Might be 5 and 7, but he hasn't missed a smite yet in the last like
No,
15
dude is
minutes.
clutch.
Zeri sitting on 1300, likely about to finish item. Yep, there's the shield bow.
We went Bramble Vest on Wukong. 5th item.
Aggressive. A thought.
No. Wait, how much gold is it to upgrade from Seeker's Arm Guard to Zonia's for Talia?
2,000. Seekers is a 1,600 item, 1,250, and then it's 400.
this point-
I think around 1,600, 1,650.
If they can't end down here and they do have to do another Baron dance, I'd like to see them actually just kill the Wukong before they even try to get it low.
I mean, they tried to that last fight. They walled him off. They hit a hook on him.
They could have finished him, I think, before the...
They just got a little cold feet from the rest of the engage coming through.
Yeah.
Because as
Which
soon
is
as that play goes down,
understandable.
as soon as that unraveled earth goes through, you have nothing left to stop these champions. But again,
Yeah.
Good
it's
dodge.
just, you have 2 inhibitors, and you're able to just walk bot lane.
And the Victor is level 18.
Victor's going to be doing a lot of
Oh, this is a
damage.
good
The
angle for
Thresh hook is
Thresh.
going to come through on Xayah, but nothing is going to come from it. They just weren't in position. Hook on the clone.
dodge.
Daisy's going to be out on the fight.
Oh,
Daisy's going to die
dead.
very instantly. But look at Jax. He's corralling the minions. They have a double super wave top lane. I would have liked to see Jax play these waves a little slower. Maybe tried to hold them up at the base gates and let your bot lane come through. Now Victor has to dedicate so much time to this Jax because he's able to just push on repeat. Rook's gonna go wide. Ooh,
Jax still
that
pushing
big
it.
rock's gonna be
Oh,
big.
that's
The
another
hook's gonna
hook.
land on him.
He's dead.
Oh,
He's
Or
not quite
not.
dead. They weren't able to execute.
now they're letting the mid lane come in with it.
Oh my
Another
god,
great hook on
Thresh.
Rakan, and he's gonna not die. Wow. These hooks keep landing, but Mark's just not in position. Mark just needs to be playing with the Thresh, waiting for these
Oh,
hooks
she
to
got
land.
this mid wave in. There he goes. They gotta hit this tower at some
Another
point.
hook on a clone, though.
They just
They keep getting baited
Oh,
by
that's
the
the
clone,
real
but the
one.
one's gonna get put in.
Oh!
Mark's seismic shove coming in clutch.
Oh, he hit
once
another.
again,
Oh!
And he hits another one. Daisy's gonna come over the top. Quickness is gonna land on no one. The play's gonna keep him in the fight. Zai's doing all she can. There's so many feathers.
Oh
down.
my
Can't
God.
hold it.
She's popping off!
On the top side of the fight, though, the Camille's 1v1 in the Jax. Jax is going very low. Jax is going to pop. The Collar's going to come back through. He's not going to be able to go down, though. Buttermilk in a great position. The Flying Sword is enough to send him to
Wow.
hell.
What a fucking pullback by Xayah. Oh my god.
The 3v2, and Buttermilk wants this game to end right now, but the hookshot's going to come through. There's no ultimatum left, though.
Now they can base and try to go to Baron.
Jesus,
Baron's up,
Turtle.
Baron's up. You got to make a decision. Camille's hunting.
Oh, Camille's gonna
Dresh is
kill him.
alone. The play's going to land. Oh, but the shock is going to be there, and Mark is low. Camille can
And in
just
the
keep
ba-
hunting this.
I
There's
was gonna
nothing to
say.
defend them. Mark's got a Weaver's Wall out if he wants to live, but he's not going to go over.
In the battle of our former teammates, Turtle is
Turtle.
just popping off.
Holy shit.
Holy Turtle.
She's sitting on 3,000 gold right now.
I need a walk after that. He's
We're just going to
Killing
start
it.
on the Baron. I think if you're Buttermilk, you just go
Yeah.
to Dragon.
You have to.
What's the contest here?
yeah, and you're
Nothing.
better off if they walk into you.
Notably, again, you have Jax TP up. You have Talia
You got
TP
5
up.
seconds. You got to run.
Camille's
your waves
18,
are in the
Zaya's
slot-
18.
Dude, this is so
Top lane
painful
is
for
pushing.
Xayah, too. Xayah sitting on 3,500 gold. Has not had
Ooh,
a
the
chance to
seismic
back.
shove's going to come on the Camille. She's going to get the half shot.
Oh,
They're trying to execute her, but it's not going to be enough. Zeri's going to want to jump over the wall. Hexic Ultimatum's going to be there. It might be a one-shot back on, but
They
Jax is
kill
going to
her.
force the flash out. Volatility wants to go for
Jax
the
does
Weaver's
have
Wall, going to
TP.
keep separated.
I think you just give it if you're
Can
Volatility.
Joey do it again? Can he save the game for a 4th time in a row with his smite?
is he gonna try?
Buttermilk getting Fidget on the backside.
No,
Joey's
he's
gonna
not.
walk away. He's gonna concede the dragon.
Oh. Alright.
Jax just wrecking havoc in their base, keeping those minions forward, not letting the Baron come through, but he might have bitten it off more than he could choose. The ward length is there. He has teleport if he wants to recall and heal up and get back in this fight.
In a wild turn of events, Xayah is now actually full build relative to Zeri.
It is crazy. She has the GA. There's no GA on Zeri. Daisy's gonna pop. We're gonna be looking for these inhibitors. Daisy just
These
looks at it
thresh
because she
hooks,
can't
though,
hit
that-
him. Look at the recon on the flank. Quickness, he's
man.
gonna come through. He's gonna hit.
Oh, he
him.
got
He's
it.
gonna hit Zeri. Wukong not in the fight yet. Now
But
the
he got
cyclone
him.
comes over. Chaos Storm
That's it.
is
Volatility's
huge.
got it.
Oh,
No,
he
the
missed the
Zeri's in the
heal.
fight. She's hitting.
Wow.
Can't she do enough though? Hextech Golden Maiden coming through. Can't she live? But Jax is coming over from the top of the fight, but he's half health. What can he do? What can he play?
They're just gonna go try to end.
That Jax will beat him.
They have no minions though.
Jax will beat him
pushes
100%. They can't
faster.
do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you stay too long though, the Victor might just kill you. And then that's truly curtains. The Camille's gonna go back. Camille at full health, Jax at none. 2 inhibs for 1. Volatility, blood in their eyes, a 3v2 in their sights, a Camille teleport on the horizon.
Oh my
Is
god.
Jax
Got
strong
9
enough?
on the
Have they
thresh.
put enough eggs into this basket? Daisy's gonna
That's
go
game.
down early.
GG.
Jax is looking for the angle. He's waiting for the thresh to spawn. The Jax
Wait,
counter strike is
what?
gonna be huge. Wukong's gonna go down.
No, but they
Camille's
got
on the
it.
backside of the fight.
Got
They're gonna
it.
hit.
Wow.
The Nexus is gonna go down.
Great game. I'll be right back for game 2.
A fantastic fight from both sides. Buttermilk just not able to close it out.
That was
I
the
need to go grab
most
some.
insane Xayah feather pullback I've seen in the low budget LCS ever.
Well, that's why Turtle is that good and that feared.
You have to imagine
They're
though,
nice.
Buttermilk, on paper, the better team. They executed everything on the map better. They played the early game better. But the clutch factor from Project Volatility at each and every stage of the game to keep it going was huge.
It just
Yeah.
it felt like there was no cohesion
crazy.
on Buttermilk's side whenever it got tense. Like anytime they had tempo priority, they had objective priority, like it just felt like they didn't push it as far as you would expect a team that was 5 or 6k gold ahead to do. And then also, I mean, just those team fights later, it's like you have Thresh hitting everything. Like if this is halftime of a game, Thresh is going back and just throwing a chair at a wall. This is like, dude, what more can I possibly do to win
That's
us
what
this
happens,
game?
though, when your only go button is Thresh, and then you have to start pressing your advantages.
But that's the thing.
Because
It
if the-
was enough. He was still hitting them, but they weren't. The problem was nobody else was following up on him hitting the things that he was hitting. You called it out in the bot lane fight prior to the Xayah pull. Like, had Mark layered the Xayah knockback alongside the multiple hooks that Thresh was hitting, somebody dies there. And then all of a sudden, you have a man advantage and you're able to take the game.
Definitely a game decided by a razor's edge.
Wow.
If you're Buttermilk, though, you're still feeling kind of good about that game. You're
Oh.
coming in as the 4 seed, someone who kind of squeaked into playoffs. They were on a bit of a run. But now, back-to-back really great games against 1 seeds from each of the divisions.
Here's my question to you, though.
Mhm.
What happened whenever they lost to us in a close game immediately afterwards?
Not good things happened. But hopefully they were able to learn from that experience. Hopefully it acted kind of as a sharpening stone to their mentals, and they can keep with that mentality this game. You had a solid game plan. You played it really well. You just need to execute through the lane game.
That's what I just worry about, though. Like, that's the type of thing when your main problem in game 1 was the lack of decisiveness. A game where you threw a 7k gold advantage does not help that any further. So I'm predicting either one of two things to happen in this game. Either Buttermilk is going to come out swinging and absolutely stomp this game, or they're going to get smashed in 22 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't see this being another close nail biter.
I think whatever you have in the back of your pocket as Buttermilk needs to come out now. Your backs are against the walls. This is where your team lives or dies.
Let me stream. There we go. Wow. Tense game one. Very tense game one. Oh, Emily's calling.
Oh man, what an exciting game one. Oh. Again, Project Volatility. This is such a storied org in the LBLCS. They have a team in almost every division. They have one of the most well-known faces on the other side of the bracket in Last Force. You have to imagine that they're kind of bred for these moments. Buttermilk's going to have to step up big to bridge that gap. I know my boy Mark has it in him. Let's see if they can execute, though. All right, draft's going to be underway here. It looks like we're just going to see the same bands. Teams have elected to stay on the same sides. Buttermilk really liking that R5 counter pick. Will we see any adaptation in this draft, though? Zeri's going to be the adaptation. They are deciding that that is a bigger problem than what they banned out in the first game. So the two best ADCs out of the port. It is a early Poppy, a champion usually seen as somewhat of a counter pick. But I think they're just treating it like a fourth ban, because that's what they banned in place of the Zeri last game. Gonna get Ashe, another hyper carry for their ADC. It's really what he likes to play. Second pick's going to come through. You're going to want to have to pair something with that Ashe, something that can keep it safe. Renata goes really well into champions like Poppy, and that's what Volatility seems to like to draft anyways. Volibear, one of the greatest junglers on the patch, a very easy go button, very easy to execute plays.
They shifted them over to Ashe. Ugh.
Zeri got banned.
Yeah, I know, but like you would think you'd still want like a late game scaler because that's what he was playing incredibly
Actually,
well.
late game scaler.
Yeah, but not in the same way.
I mean, Jinx and Zeri are banned, so like, what would you go? Smolder, Fane's also banned.
Oh,
You're not gonna go Smolder. The Vigor's gonna come through.
Ooh.
Ooh, Vigor very dastardly picking to Volibear. Of course, late game, Volibear kind of just charges right through it.
Do they pair the Shaco with it? Instead of Shaco Vigor angle? Send Poppy top.
You have to imagine it's ADC here. Yeah, it's going to be Varus. They want to break up the potential for the Ashe Varus lane that has been plaguing ADCs. Aurelion Sol throwing down the gauntlet. You want to scale to late game? We'll go to late game.
Oh, man.
We're going to see what these bans are going to entail, but you have to imagine that's going to be top lane focus. Try and get a better matchup for your top laner. Camille, a really big problem last game, a really good ban this game, especially since it's Ashe now.
Did we pick Aurelion Sol into them, or did they pick Ace into us?
I think we picked it into them.
Okay.
Gragas, another great ban. Although Grag is kind of a trap here for Buttermilk. If you go Gragas, that means you have 3 mainly magic damage champions, and then Acehole gets really hard to execute in the late game when magic resist starts stacking up.
You know what sounds amazing right now? If they have like one more, if you can get like a, I don't know what you would go support, like a Nautilus or something like that. Throw an Olaf top.
Okay, Fudge. I still think
it works well with the
Renata
Vygar.
would go really well here for Buttermilk. Pairs really well with the Ashe. Or something like you have the Recon available to you, you have the Nautilus available to you. That Thresh is really good. Maybe you just feed the hot hand again with those hooks. It's gonna be the Maokai.
I don't know if I like the Maokai.
Maokai Ashe is really good because they're both long range ultimates. If that Maokai ult pings anyone, the Ashe can just come right across as well.
Surely this is setting up for an 80 top laner cat or like last pick, right?
They definitely want to give R5 last pick. It definitely should be an AP top laner. Zyra on the other side. This is a common pick into the Maokai a lot of times because the Maokai puts the ult over. You just press your ult and then he can't keep advancing on you.
So you need an AD damage dealer in top lane, right? So it's got to be.
Jax is gone. What do you pick here as a late game split pusher?
Olaf looks incredible.
Kind of gets gapped by Jax.
Oh,
it's gonna be
there's the GP. There it is. Paul was saying it earlier.
One last stand for Buttermilk. They're gonna put it all on the hands of their super mid, super top.
Initial gut check. Which comp do you like better?
I have no clue. Both of these comps are so unique in their own ways, and they play so differently than how the normal game of League of Legends usually shakes out. If we had our team, though, I'd rather be playing Volatility.
I will say, I actually think I prefer Buttermilk this game. It felt like they lacked a lot of just like, fuck it, go in. And now you don't really have a choice with GP, Acehole, Ashe. You got a bunch of engaged. You can say fuck it, just send it. And if it hits, and you kill.
You have a lot of everything with this team. You have engage, you have disengage, we have the Maokai ult behind you, you have Acehole E. You have really good denial from area. Like you can keep this Poppy out really well with barrels and Ashe spamming W.
My biggest worry is just bot lane.
Go ahead, sorry.
If Varus Zyra get ahead, they're just going to be able to oppress that lane so hard.
I just fear that Maokai Volibear are going to go over the top. Zyra presses EWW with a bunch of plants, and then how does the Ashe gangplank Acehole get there?
I do not have an answer, sir.
Buttermilk's going to have to play really well to keep their team together and not get separated by these tools of Volatility.
All right. To stay alive. Can they do it? Good news, chat. I just got paid by Twitter.
Let's go.
It pays
$8?
16. It pays for the membership.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down this game. That's the one nice thing about Twitter. It pays enough that I can keep using Twitter Blue without feeling guilty about it.
Jesus Christ. They've screamed a little too much game one.
Dingus asked how much. I made 16, paid 8, and I've got 3,600 followers on Twitter. For context of just like
and
how...
I just heard Patrick scream in my ear.
Wait, you were Patrick screaming in your ear?
Yeah, from your music.
Oh, from the... I just realized I didn't have a stream manager open. I have not been able to see any notifications. Rico, an hour ago. Thank you for the resub. And Zodiac, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. We're almost at 500 followers on Twitch.
Nice.
Almost. Hey, JB, thank you for the follow.
Oh, wait. Let's see here.
Let me...
The game everybody... Oh, my God. The Angels are 5-0 against the Red Sox. Looks like the children are going hungry in Boston yet again.
The question of the day, will we have another 4-minute pause to start it off?
That'd be great.
That'd be terrible.
So are we saying Volatility is now Cloud9 in this scenario? Because they won with the pause?
I mean, I'm kind of thinking that way, yeah.
Let's see if they can avoid the same fate.
Have you seen anything... Girl was here. Have you seen anything that makes you worried about our series against either of these two squads?
I don't want to be the cocky asshole who's just like, no, everyone else in the league is trash, Dyrus style. I mean, we had issues against Mark's team game 1, but we really clawed it back. I think we really only lose to ourselves in this league. We have a tendency to slip up and start being like, oh yeah, this is a free win. Let's just do whatever.
I think I agree.
Oh. That is facts.
Would suck to see our group compadres drop out first time, but then again, it's also expected. Volatility is heavily favored to win this in theory. But it also speaks to the relative. True, but it also speaks to the relative strength of the groups.
What was the ending record of Volatility? Were they 7-1 or were they 6-2?
I think
7-1.
Oh, 7-1.
They were very good. I'm pretty sure.
Monkeys was 6-2, right?
No, Monkeys ended up going all the way down to 4-4.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Really? Who's our seed 2?
Volatility.
Yeah.
But team instead of project.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man.
Damn.
I mean, nothing is free, as we saw last game. Like, you can literally just get super nervous, and then somebody locks in like Turtle.
I don't think we have to worry about our team lacking go buttons.
True.
Somebody will always go in for us and like try and kick things off.
At some point, yeah. F Dingus and Zodiac in here.
Dude, y'all
F
better
Dingus.
not drop a game until we meet you.
I hope F Dingus knows that Dave and I found him so good.
Yeah. I don't
Like, we
want to
respected him a
spill
lot.
our all pro voting, but
Oh, I mean, I'll spill it. I don't
Go
even
ahead.
care.
Yeah, who cares?
Team Trash
We're not
Pan
under-
is so freaking annoying to play against as a bottom lane. They got some talent, so they got high ranks from us. And then it was Abdingus.
I'd be interested. I want to see how this shakes out. And I guess since we have staff in here, are stats a thing this season, or are they just not happening?
I don't think they are because we're not using the tournament codes consistently. I don't think
Oh, that's
stats are
stupid.
gonna be the thing. Snow Moon Varus. Interesting skin choice. Very weak in terms of mastery points. Not impressed.
This guy. Wait, I need to see runes.
We're so annoyed.
Okay, we have Lethal Tempo Varus.
Yep,
I'm not
on
going to
it.
say anything until the first item's built, though.
Yeah, because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that sometimes your runes could be messed up, and you could still build differently.
Sure.
Not like anybody in
I
this
will
call
be
has ever done that.
I will be interested to see if Mark does the funny build where you just go Sapphire Crystal level 1, because you're against a Vygar. You're not really going to die in this lane. You're not really going to get poked out. And then you recall early for your Lost Chapter tier.
Yeah. I do remember Evdingus carrying me to a Clash victory. The goal is to play NLR in finals? Okay. Okay.
Lust Force is a hater. He said no.
I wouldn't expect anything less from the guy who gapped me. Ah.
Wait, what team does Lust Force play for?
Team Volatility.
Oh, but the one on our side.
Yeah.
Unable to download the spectator data, the game will now exit.
Yeah, dude, I got so turbo capped.
Is that thick Kindred? Oh, never mind. Already passed.
It's just Kendra from the trailer, bro. Chill.
Kindred is just thick always.
I know you got a thing for deer-like creatures, but Jesus.
If Lust Force picks Kindred against us, we might lose, because I may let him live.
I hate to
My
see him
queen.
go, but I love to watch him walk away. Just think, though, you'll be able to see it more closely if we kill him and she's laying on the floor. Or do they just disappear? I don't know their death animation.
I don't know.
I don't die as Kindred that much, no.
I haven't stared at Kindred enough to know. I'll do my research.
That was not the statement I was expecting to hear. This is not good.
I know Spectator's been having a little bit of trouble recently.
Let me try. I can't quit
speculate?
because the second
Because you don't have Mark added, right?
yeah.
I mean, I'm loading up to see if I
Oh,
can
no,
spectate.
I'm in.
I can. Oh,
I'm in.
okay.
There you go.
Because if you didn't, I was just gonna live stream it from my end.
At least I'm on the way to loading in.
Seen a lot of volatility win. Where are my buttermilkers, dude?
I was gonna say, where are my mommy milkers in the chat?
We
Yeah,
need to
TV lose.
hashtag TV lose. It's Evdingus. That's why he's the best.
We got a problem. Volatility wins this game. They paused.
Why?
They paused immediately upon entering.
Gosh.
Apparently, it's an everybody issue. It is not just me.
Dude, are we getting T1 DDoS right now?
Apparently.
Oh, they said we can't beat Joey's smites, so we're just gonna attack his home.
Jesus.
So that's what their coach does. I see.
We have a cleanse on the Ash here, which, I mean, you have the Zyra E, you have the Varus ult.
And Vigar.
I don't know, though. I almost would have rather the Ghost.
I would rather QSS. May it rest in peace.
It's that, like, dilemma that there's, like, too much CC. Okay. I need to know if I'm doing the UCSD game tomorrow, Beans. I said I'd be on for it, but I never got a confirmation. I know they need a lot more colors as well, and I can also do color. Very within the lines.
And we wait.
Can you go farther?
Can I go farther? Absolutely.
Just let it. I pinged him again
Just
in
a
the
little
server,
bit
Beans.
more.
Just let it happen. I think I've already asked a lot of you around this thing.
Just a little bit more. That'll do.
Work. No, we're not done yet.
Oh, okay. Just
Okay,
a little
We're
bit.
still
Okay.
going. Okay, there we
Looks like
go.
a standard 5 point. I can't really tell. It looks like we're actually going to be walking double mid here.
Turtle does
Okay.
not like the cleanse.
No, pinging it already.
You're going to get a ward down. These are like early wards, and Volibear cosplaying our mid laner right now, just sitting at the turret. Could be gating game from either side. We don't know.
We've got no Yappa on either team. Running their mouth.
Sad.
Feels.
I'd be it. Dude, if I was allowed to be yapping, I'd be yapping. Can we, like, if whoever's in the All-Star game, can we say all chats allowed for All-Star? Come on. I know the admins are in chat. Let that happen. Let people shit talk. So, pretty standard 5-point. That ward actually doesn't see anything other than an invade.
Wait, they've said that they're gonna. I missed Les saying they're gonna sub out Evdingus. The world stands a chance. Thanos isn't facing us.
Drake hasn't dropped his response yet. The world is still fine.
Neither mid laner going with the Sapphire Crystal start.
The immediate.
It's gonna happen. I can make it happen.
I love them so much.
That's great.
Great.
We had a little bit of a scuffle top lane. GP's already half health. It's kind of interesting that GP even let him get that close. Jack's already level 2. He's going to be able to get the jump on. Counter-Strike's not going to be able to kill him. This is kind of how you expect this lane to go early. And then the GP can start coming back. He starts putting barrels under his own feet. Ooh, it's a very... He takes a lot of damage early, though. He has biscuits to keep himself pumping.
Jax is playing deranged right now.
Ooh, but look at the Volibear pathing.
Womp
This is
womp.
excellent scouting from the last game from how hard deranged played early. But you have to imagine, the Volibear can't 1v1 the Jax and all those minions, and GP's too far back, but the Poppy as well is coming back. They want to set up a dive here. This is going to be terrible for the GP if this happens. He's going to figure out a way to get level 3, but it's not going to happen. The Poppy Dash is going to come through. The Counter-Strike's going to be live. And it is a picture-perfect dive. The only thing Buttermilk is going to be able to get back is the blue buff.
That was really well done.
Oh, man.
GP's going to get teleported back. A little quick on the dive. I would have liked to see them try and match his death with when the cannon was going to die, but you got to be afraid of the Volibear.
Bot lane, you're not on a champion that's going to get monstrously far ahead of the other this time. Because Ashe getting fed is nowhere near the same as a Zeri getting fed.
To be fair, that Zeri shouldn't have been as head as she was. Sire Rakan just left a little too much.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, if you're going to trade, where are you going to trade to? You have to trade onto the A-Soul for it to be worth. Because this Jax getting ahead is going to be a problem.
Yeah. And the Poppy's just waiting for those grubs to spawn. I'm lying. It's 4 minutes into the game. You want to put the timers back on?
Oh, yep. Good call.
And barrel in the pouch. It's going to land. But there's not really much damage from it coming out yet.
Oh,
and this Jax is just
he's got
huge.
flash.
The flash is going to happen. Counter-Strike. The flash is perfect.
Oh,
Duplo is not going to be able to get out. And you have to imagine this is heartbreak for the side of Buttermilk already.
Goodness.
And
And he's on his signature.
And it's so teleported, or teleported? Jesus, telestrated that they're going to try, telegraph. That they're going to try and get a gank elsewhere, so all the other lanes are just going to play safe.
There's no reason for this Varus Sire to walk up. They can hit from range. And the Maokai would have to expend flash to make this happen, but then you just trade flash for flash, and what happens if you get flash under turret?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm this Volibear, I'm doing everything in my power to get this GP at least 1 back and try and keep this freeze for him.
Poppy on grubs. Already
Well,
has
he
one.
said no to what you just said.
And it just seems like they're okay with giving these huge split pushers and this huge team with very good side lane advantage 6 grubs.
I mean, they could rotate up for the next one.
Historically,
By
they
that
haven't done it.
point,
No, historically they haven't, but
yeah.
Granted, it's one sample size, but
Poppy hanging around the top side again. Nothing much is going to come from this, I don't think.
the Ashy was pretty good though.
Yeah, she's just gonna finish her recall. Maokai's gonna start walking towards top. You have to imagine the Volibear wants to be up there if that play's gonna happen. The Jax will just 1v2 those two champions.
Even in every lane
Ooh.
but top. Top's got an 800 gold lead.
Ashe has a lot of farm to collect, and she's only 4 back on this tower. She gets it all, she might be a good 5-6 ahead herself.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Take
She's
notes,
3 ahead.
Dave.
Whoa.
Gonna try and push this out. GP lane's gonna start getting tough for him. Someone's gotta walk up to help him push this in, or Jax just leaves this under tower and GP's out for the rest of the game.
Ping's bot lane on the red side. They're gonna either try and get vision or fight this.
Volibear's gonna ping that he's walking up. The Jax is gonna go into the minions. GP ult's gonna come down. The minions aren't doing anything because the Jax ult just popped. It's a good, healthy trade on both sides, but GP just can never walk up again.
Oh,
Ooh, that
good
barrel's
problem.
really good.
Alright, time to take it back.
You have no more. You have no more barrels, though. You have one more. Parlay's really good.
Aesol roamed up
Aesol's
top.
up
Mark is
here.
up here.
Volibear's
Oh,
walking
there we go.
up.
That's
the
a
Jax is
kill.
gonna go in, and it's gonna be a kill
Yep.
back over to the
Oh.
Gangplank. That's huge. The huge that the Gangplank got that shut down. A very good play. The Poppy's gonna keep hers in, trying to get a dash off, but Aesol and Volibear are here. This is kind of an interesting decision
Oh,
because I don't even
no.
think you win that 1v1.
No.
Volibear has ult. He's gonna turn off the tower, and it's gonna go to Mark. That's really, really good. That's a huge
Night.
swing back.
That is massive.
Oh, ooh, good flash.
Varus ult, the Ashe ult. Trading ults, trading flashes. Just a little bit of buffoonery in the bot lane.
If Ashe could have saved that ult, that would have been big. Then they would have had engage advantage quite heavily. Damn. Aesol. 200 up, barely. And just like that, GP is even the gold in bot lane. Or top lane.
But GP's the kind of champion that you can't just be even. You have to be ahead.
Turtle. I saw that, brother.
Oh
I
my
saw
God,
that.
He misses everything.
I know the nerves are bad, Turtle, but come on.
That's our boy. Turtle knows
Ooh,
we won a
good barrel.
3-game series. He's doing it for
GP's
the
gonna start
lads.
doing a lot here. Jumps under the tower, takes a tower shot. Being a little generous. Cyrus gonna walk mid, not gonna find anything on the Aesol. Aesol gonna breathe in her direction, but he's got stinky breath, doesn't reach.
Well, it seems like they don't want these grubs.
Ooh,
No.
and Volatility sending Vygar bot lane so they can have their bot lane up here. But Ashe, she's gonna get 2 plates maybe off of this.
Oh, good
Ooh,
flash.
The forward. The ult's gonna come out. Ooh, Stars Descent, not gonna be enough though to save his life.
And just like that, oh, Jesus, that's 6 grubs for Volatility.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot back in the power of them.
Damn. Now you got to start worrying about this Jax a little bit.
You leave this Jax alone for any extended period of time, he's just gonna destroy these towers. And you have to hope that the GP can just stop that at every turn, but what's to stop Volatility from just coming up and diving this GP again? They see everyone on the bot side of the map.
This is basically going to be
They
a
know
repeat of
Maokai and
last
Ace will
game.
have to recall.
You're going to need decisive team fights and decisive macro moves. Like
Ashel's
this.
gonna go down on the Vygar.
Oh.
Volibear's gonna connect. The TB's coming in. It is Jax. Can they still make this play? Maokai ult's gonna come over the top finally. There's no Vygar ult. He's gonna have to block it. Ooh, Twisted Advance. Gonna find the Jax. He's gonna be able to follow him. Ashe is shooting. Can she bring it down? Ooh, Event Horizon's not gonna be able to kill the Maokai. Volibear's gonna ult in, but gonna get trapped in the cage. Asol's getting super trapped by everything. Poppy's gonna flash over, but nothing's gonna be
GP's
extended
getting
from that.
so much. Oh my
GP is gonna be
goodness.
able to free hit this tower. Vigar might have to TP up there.
Ash did
Yeah.
a phenomenal job of zoning that entire time.
Yep. Mark, take the safe way.
Vigar is gonna teleport top side, gonna minimize the damage to this tower, but a plate's still gonna go over. But again, we handshake 6 grubs, but we miss the hand and kind of just snail it for Dragon. Because now it's 1-1 on Dragons, and you have the later scaling team, but it's going to be really hard to get into these pits against Zyra.
This is gonna be tough. I mean, they still got better scaling on Buttermilk side, but even then, you worry about the mid game fights. This is gonna start. Well,
Just look how fast Joey
Oh,
going
that's so
very deep.
deep.
Sky's Descent not
What?
going to land, but Volibear's there with the Arctic Assault.
What on earth?
oh,
Zyra's not going to be able to get out of this
That
one.
was
Get
a
this over.
little
Give this over to
deep.
Asol, please. It's not going to go over.
They hate you.
oh, you gotta give the freebie to Asol. Come on.
Yeah.
There's no chance that Zyra ever gets out.
Man.
Especially not against an Asol. He's got the fly ability.
Joey thought there was something to smite under the tier 2, I guess.
Is Asol W just called Dragonflight?
Maybe.
I can't remember. It might be called something funny like Star Surge or something.
Both teams have made an interesting choice this game. Buttermilk decided they can't miss a smite if they just never try to get one. And Volatility has decided they won a game 3 by just sprinting.
Ooh, the double barrel combo.
That was nice. The camera. The camera.
Wait,
The camera said we are
you
not
have
gonna
to
watch
Counter-Strike. Phantom, calm down. My cat wants to commentate. Poppy, and here we go. We're gonna start stopping the Poppy from just punishing
Ash.
her GP on repeat. Ash is gonna pay the price for it, but you have to imagine sitting on even farm in this state.
Oh,
Kinda nice.
Ash. Can she hold on to this tower? If she can hold on to it and they can make a play elsewhere, then it's fine.
It's an interesting decision because they already gave them 6 grubs, letting them just free hit.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
No.
it's another plate going over to the pockets Volatility.
Turtle
they
is
have
getting strong.
what 6, 7 plates in their pockets. GP's gonna get ganked on here again. Jax goes in a little early, trying to bait him in.
Can you show the gold, Dave?
Yep.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
Varus is starting to build.
this Jax damage is
Something.
really heavy.
Oh.
Oh, Volibear's here. There's no counter strike. Arctic
Oh,
Soldier's gonna be
no.
able to land
Okay,
on
they-
him. And the
Nice.
ultimate is good. Can he find youngster Joey though? Is Joey just a little too fast for the Volibear? Volibear's gonna be able to find him. Lightning Crash gonna land.
CJ gets his revenge.
So just like
That's for
that.
smiting all my camps last game.
Last game, it was youngster Joey starting off 3-0, chucking it, and then closing the game strong. This time, it's CJ Stroudfan starting off 4-0 with almost a 1,600 gold lead. Will he chuck it and then pick it back up in the end?
Well, he's not building Lethality Volibear, so that's a plus. We have the Ascended Sky Descend. That's going to have to use somewhere soon if he wants to get that next level again in time for an objective. Or he could
There's
just hang on to it for a minute.
Nothing up
Asol
for...
waiting in the wings, looking
Oh.
bot lane. Draconic Flight going to come over.
Oh.
Twisted Advance going to find the Syra. Guy's Descent is going to be huge. Oh, but the flight just
Nice.
isn't
Good
enough. They're going to be able to get the
Nice.
Syra. Piercing Arrow going to come
Dang,
through.
Turtle.
And the Maokai's going to go down. Flight's going to come back through again.
Ash, you gotta turn
Asol's
this.
trying,
Ash.
hitting.
I
And
feel
we're
like
low
Ash could have
top
pumped
lane.
out more there.
Oh, Ash could have stayed in that fight and easily done more because they were tunneling
Ash
onto
doesn't have a
Asol.
completed item.
Doesn't matter. If she if she plays up a little bit further there, she's able to keep them off of Asol, slow him down a little bit further so he doesn't get as much damage on him, and
Man,
probably
they got
finish off the kill.
mid-tower.
I need to
We
look
have
at
mid tower
Asol's
for that
abilities.
play. Ooh. That's tough.
Despite the gold lead for
Breath of
Buttermilk,
Light, Astral Flight, Singularity.
it feels like oh.
The Ashe is gonna be found. The dash is there, and she's gonna go down to
Flash.
the event horizon.
No, don't
Or no, it's
flash.
Primordial Burst.
Light's
Flash is
tough.
not good, and this is gonna be another Dragon given over to the hands. You don't have Skies to send. You only have Falling Star, but the Vigard's in a very bad spot. You have to imagine they want to execute on him, but they just can't get there.
Oh, that hurt my soul. They're gonna be able to trade back this mid tower though.
It's not gonna actually do that much, and he almost gets stunned coming out of it. That looks more like a desperation, gotta push the lane play than actually wanting that tower dead. And this Zyra just makes these warding events so safe for the team of Project Volatility.
But they're back in time. Now Jax is rotating down and gonna be here for this fight. GP is staying up on top side and has TP. So they're basically trying to give up positioning to then allow for the TP. Oh, they're playing really passive.
I think they just want to give this one over, try and let GP keep hitting top wave. You have to imagine Buttermilk's just playing for that third, fourth item spike. The least amount that they can lose is the better. Actually, they're going to try and get in this after everyone has left. And they walk in. He's going to lock him out of the fight, but nothing's going to be able to be found. GP in a bad position. He doesn't have tower. He's just going to start channeling the recall. Counter-Strike's going to walk into the bush. Orange is going to come through. The barrels aren't going to be enough. The ultimate's going to come over the top, and it might let him live, but it's definitely not going to get him the kill. But Ace, Soul, Maokai are coming up. Astral Flight's going to be up. You have to assume they might want to dive this, but they don't have Volibear to shut off this tower. If Jax jumps in, you have to imagine it spells death for him. Counter-Strike's going to come over.
Good bait.
Singularity, Falling Star's not going to land. The flash is expended, though. No flash for this next fight on Jax.
Notably not upgraded ult for Ace. Ooh, the arrow goes
Arrow's
wide.
Gonna go wide.
So Ace next time around will have upgraded ult.
Aesol finally getting to his second item. As soon as he gets that Leandri's, he's going to be able to start pumping out a lot more damage and make it a lot harder for these dashless champions to be able to play the fight.
Notably now a 30 CS lead in top lane. Only a 600 gold lead. In jungle, it's stabilized at 1500. Hasn't pressed anywhere. Mid lane 200 behind on the Aesol.
Maokai out. It catches the Poppy, who's going to get twisted advanced on. Volibear's in the back line. He's going to keep his verdict down. And GP's in a very bad spot. Counter-Strike's going to come through. It's going to go on the Volibear. But Aesol's here. He's going to be able to free hit in his Singularity. Astral Flight's going to come over. They're going to get locked in the cage. Poppy wants to walk in, but she's getting stonewalled by Volibear.
Ashe feeling like she's living in Texas.
A good 1-for-1.
My lord.
Uh-oh.
Volibear's going to be running at the very fast Poppy.
So now, still waiting to see when that upgraded item comes in for Aesol. Sitting on only 600 gold.
I'm pretty sure the item total cost is somewhere around 1,400, 1,500 from here.
So still a little ways. And notably 2 full items for Vigar already.
No, it's got to be way more than that. It might be 2K.
Rod of Aegis is what, 10 stacks?
Yes.
So Vigar's almost
2 more
completed
minutes
already.
This Vigar, in his own right, it's going to be really hard to take down. But if that cage goes wide or they have it down and you're getting trapped in the Volibear queue, trapped in the Aesol ult, there's not much Vigar can do to stop that from happening.
In theory, though, Vigar's just going to be able to one-shot somebody in late game, no? Like, this Aesol or Ashe is just not going to get to live.
Theoretically, but it's not a bad idea for Buttermilk to be stacking MR. Jax does a good amount of magic damage. Poppy does a lot of magic damage. They have the Zyra that it's going to affect as well. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a Wit's End item 3, but Volibear's going to get engaged on. He's just going to ult out. He's gonna be able to live. Joey wants to keep going though.
No objective still for another minute 30.
Baron is up, but I doubt Volatility wants to play for that. Poppy's still looking. They're trying to force the Volibear out of his own jungle.
Cloud, we don't play until
fire.
we play on Sunday for us.
Hmm.
This is taking me back to like youth soccer days. Like watching the other team play before you take the field.
Yeah, I
And
get
you're
you.
just like, I wouldn't have done that.
Yep.
I think I would have just scored there.
Sky's Descend now available.
Aesol cowering in a bush.
Very
Very
typical
scared
for
of
an
this big
Aesol player.
fire.
Not very typical of Marked.
A lot of the onus is on Mark to make sure that he's not getting caught out and that he's getting these stacks well. Can we click on Aesol? Can we see these stacks?
He is at
190 at 21 minutes.
Yep.
It's kind of to be expected when you're against a ranged champion like Vigar. Not many chances to stack off of him.
This is gonna be hard for Buttermilk to push into a Zyra, Vigar, Poppy,
Tyra's
Varus.
stuck in the singularity. She can't get out.
Yeah.
She's not fast enough.
The biggest thing, you just need to find a way to get past that initial front line. If you can get on the back line, Volatility dies
Aesol's
pretty quick.
Still bot lane. Poppy's gonna go really far in.
Really deep, but has that phase rush. Gets out so
Yeah.
fast.
Deep but not wide.
CJ Stroud fan, half HP, and the Jax is over the top. He's gonna be
Oh.
getting caught out here. He's gonna have to ult out.
This could be a
Ooh,
dead
this
Jax.
Jax is in a really bad spot though. Keeper's Verdict gonna come
Oh!
through, gonna bomb out the
Oh.
Aesol. There's no more damage in this fight. The Jax gets to live.
What a Poppy ult.
It also hit out the GP. I didn't even notice that.
Oh man. Do they even try to stuff up here? No. Okay.
There's no shot. Aesol might look for something cheeky, but
Now they're gonna
Man,
try.
this is just getting heartbreaking for Buttermilk.
it's just every attempt is dash. These Keeper's Verdicts have been excellent. Joey has been a phenom in these games.
For sure.
Just once again, the last like 5 minutes, it's been Buttermilk playing on the back foot.
So, hear me out. If we play this team, if we play Project Volatility, don't kill Joey 3 times. It turns him into a god.
Noted. Just win the fight before we take
Yeah.
the objective.
And then just let Joey leave.
Yeah.
I think-
Honestly, just take Tom Kench top and thrash him, slowly pull him to the other side.
I'm
I mean,
assuming they're
it's-
gonna ban your Vi. Oh, what a pick!
Ooh, the
Good
fight is gonna be there. The
arrow.
Azure
Oh,
comes through.
nice.
A weird spot to use this guy's descend, but it's gonna be able to secure the Zyra.
All right, now make something out of this. You are 5v4 on the map.
I feel like you could have kept the guy's descend in your pocket and done Baron with it as a threat.
Yeah.
But now you just have nothing that keeps out Poppy from the pit.
But now look, you're letting Poppy just go in and clear wards. Fucking kill the bitch.
That's a fun.
Like, just... Oh, I want to see Buttermilk play this well, but it's like you got a 5v4 advantage and you're falling back. Fight these. Fight them. You have GP ult. You have GP TP. Force this. You got bot tower.
Yeah,
Great.
the tower,
Force
bot
mid
lane.
tower.
They also blew a lot to kill Sport.
EP doing the funny build. He has double Raptors cloaks. Or
he-
agility cloaks, whatever those things are
I was
called.
gonna say, he's going for 100% crit.
Ooh. Volibear's gonna be caught. Is it enough?
No.
No!
Oh, don't chase into
He's
this.
gonna be able to catch him.
Oh,
He's
Aesol
gonna be
gets
caught.
it.
Breath of
Ew.
Light. Breath of Light is gonna be enough. It does kill him, and he gets the reset. GP's
But
gonna go down
Jax-
very quickly, though. Aesol's trapped in a very weird position. They're not gonna hunt for him, though.
I mean,
They're
this
just gonna turn
Baron,
on the Baron.
a lot. I guess they're also low. they
Aesol's
can't-
up. Aesol's in the back of this pit. They want to stay.
Aesol's still 3/4 health.
Jax is looking over.
No ult or ult on Aurelion Soul.
Singularity
Oh,
going
good flash.
down.
Bye bye.
Oh, good flash
that's
from
tough.
Poppy,
Yep.
and Mark's gonna go down, and there goes your Baron chance. Volatility saying that's how you execute on a Baron.
Yeah.
It is falling apart quickly for Buttermilk.
Buttermilk's got to find something. They got to find something deep within them that says we can do this. You got to be playing for your 3-4 item power spikes here. Do whatever you can to extend this game. You have a 5-0 volley bear, and he's doing nothing with it.
You would think it's a bad idea, right? But they just need to have the guts to be able to pull it off. Maybe get a driver's license, have some confidence. They'll be fine. Just drive the Aurelion Soul straight into the back line. Call it good.
Yep, this is to be expected. I mean, this is the 1 seed versus a 4 seed, so.
Yeah, but it's the better group against Group B. So.
Okay.
Okay. They were tested in the fire of the rods.
Not everybody can handle a needlessly large rod. Sometimes you need something a little bit more manageable. I get it.
I have, okay, let's be clear here. I have a blasting one. I don't know about y'all. Maybe a
No,
dagger.
don't do yourself like that.
Oh,
It's needlessly large in our hearts.
Oh, man.
But this is like, if they 2-0
LBLCS
it
for
would
this.
be.
Ugh.
It is, I mean, honestly, I would say this is a good fight from
Yeah.
them, but it's like, it would be the expected
And
outcome.
They're just scared to step further into the pit. Volibear and Maokai are up here, but the Ashe and the Gangplank are just so
Yeah.
far back.
like here, you,
GP wants to be in this lane, dissuading advances.
like you're sitting in a bush
Ash-
here rather than throwing out saplings and like trying to zone them off a little bit more.
There's no barrels
Yeah.
down. There's nothing to stop this team from just walking in, slapping you in the face, and saying that's mine. And this is Soul, mind you.
Sitting in
You
the
think it was
bush
hard
and
to
then
kill
just
this Poppy
leaving this space.
before?
Yeah, for real.
They're just timid. They're scared in the moment. You can tell. They're not stepping up. They're not willing to take those trades that might burn a flash, that might get an advantage.
Okay,
Oh, here we
go.
Used across
Oh, this
Ashe
is
ult.
deadly.
Oh, Jack's
Oh.
engage is huge. Ashe is gonna be
What
lit.
a-
As I said, coming down, but it's just falling star.
But-
Ashe is gonna be able to kill the Poppy. Is dead, but the Jax is going on a rampage
He's
in the
just
back
running
line.
through him, dude.
GB's
What a shot
barrels
by the-
dissuaded. The
Slayer
dragon
two.
slain, and they will take Soul for that.
And the mastery emoji.
Just one step forward, one step ahead. Always this Project Volatility team.
Damn.
And it just got that much harder to get your third, fourth item.
And that's
GP on
Turtle
3
we know
items.
and love.
GP does a lot of damage, but he just isn't there.
Like he's married to Adam 22, just getting absolutely ran through. There's nothing they can do about it.
Gosh.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
I mean, if they're... What is your plan even at this point? If you're walking out of base as Buttermilk.
Just
Honestly,
fucking
if I'm-
actually send it. Like, try and play for a pick. At this point, you need something unconventional. The last
I
two
would be
fights.
taking another camp if I was Volibear, and I just putting it all into Ace Holder GP.
Yeah.
You're strong. You're 5-1 as his Volibear. Your Acel was 4-1. Your GP's 50 farm ahead. I know it doesn't look like much, but you have items. You can kill these champions.
But they're not even. They're not trying to get kills. They're playing back. It's like they know what Volatility wants to do. Volatility wants to set up and play into them, and they're just like, well, we'll find a way to beat them around that. It's like, well, no, your way around that is to be more aggressive. Don't let them get that setup. And every fight, they're letting them get the setup. They're letting the Jax flank.
Yeah.
There have been almost no Ashe arrows coming across for a long-range pick. The Volibear was next to invisible in the early game while the Poppy just ran top lane. But you gotta imagine that they want something. They gotta want it more.
Anybody else hear that sound?
I did. It was your client ticking a game or something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I know what that means.
Well, we're gonna ignore that as the cage comes around. Another flash expended backwards. The Maokai can't play if he doesn't have flash. That's his main tool to get into these champions. Asol's gonna get caught with his pants down, but gotta just skedaddle. The wife's coming home, Poppy.
Yeah.
Tyrone is in the building.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Poppy playing so aggressive because why not? How are they going to kill you?
This is exactly what Maokai should have been doing. Item. Oh my god, look at that. That Ashe does no damage.
I mean, that's just disheartening. I mean, it's all been disheartening, but that's really disheartening.
I'm pretty sure Joey could walk into 5 of them, throw down all his abilities, and then just walk right out full HP.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashe Arrow's going to come across. He's going to hit the Poppy, but the Zyra's there.
This is a bait. You got to turn on Veigar.
Coming across. Veigar's going to be going down. The ult is huge, but it's not going to be enough. There's no damage going around because no one got caught in the center.
Oh,
the Jackson's still alive. The Zyra ult's going to come across. The E is huge from both teams. Ashe still in the back trying to hit, but the GP ult just won't quit.
That's tough.
Maokai's going to go down. Ashe has no way to fight. GP's going to go down. Maokai the last bash and the last tree.
And they got
waved. Here comes the wood chipper.
Oh man, that
is going to be Project Volatility advancing.
Yeah, that's a good team. Man.
And again, you just feel like Buttermilk at every stage, they had the tools to do it. They just seem to want it a little bit less.
Yeah, Volatility just had a really nice draft too.
You get into playoffs, those nerves hit, and it's tough.
Just tried to hit continue on your screen.
It's tough. So Project moves on. Project 1 win away from the low budget LCS finals.
That's tough.
Damn.
Good for Turtle though. Look at him.
Turtle played well.
Turtle's a freaking dog.
I look forward to putting him in the ground at some point.
Man, that Zyra did a lot of damage. I know that's what she does, but that's a lot.
4-0-10 on the Vars. Did he play that just because I'm watching? Was it
what are our MVP votes for this series?
Turtle has to be. Not even like beaming. Like
no, it has to be Turtle.
Only because of the
one
pullback
doesn't extend to that play if Joey doesn't hit 4 smites in a row.
Without Joey.
Sure.
And then he gets top lane off this game and just runs the map.
That's true.
I guess I'm a little biased to my role, but you know.
Yeah, I'm a little biased towards my role.
We're also biased towards bot lane.
We just immediately go to the bot lane.
It's 2-1, so.
Get cucked.
What if we say they're all MVPs because they all had fun? Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Youngster Joey in chat. Joey, if you're in my Discord server, if you want to hop on and come talk for a minute, you're welcome, brother. Congratulations on the win. Hey, it's Akan's birthday. So I'm MVP.
Played like dog.
I guess that's true. That's how that works, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
What a series. There's the man of the hour, Turtle.
There's Turtle.
I mean,
I would need an invite.
Are you
getting it?
Almost as if I could do ! Discord in chat and immediately have it pop up.
Oh, thank you, Khan. I don't know if Khan did that, but usually
that was
Khan
me.
does that stuff.
That was me. Thank you very much.
That was you, my bad.
It's the man who doesn't miss a smite and scares the other team shitless to the point where they don't even want to fight him.
Oh man, I'm telling you, that game 1 might have been the most stressful game we've played in quite a minute. But being able to be on a team that understands that mistakes are going to happen and we're able to play through it, it just is one team fight. That was really fun. Also, Turtle's a GOAT.
I was going to say, who delivered a gift to Turtle between games 1 and 2 for that feather pullback in bot lane?
So because Turtle's basically 16, we can't necessarily say we gave him any bribes. I think that might be frowned upon. But we did say that we would make a donation to his college fund. So that'll be all right.
Okay.
Wait, Turtle's 16?
Turtle 16 just
Oh,
curved
man.
something.
No, that
Oh,
might
he's-
just trigger him. Had to say it
He's
though.
21.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Turtle's basically 16. A camp just turned 50. We have a very wide range on our team.
That's beautiful.
Happy 50th birthday, Camp. Good to see you're still hanging on.
His hands might not be, but at least he's there in spirit.
Yeah,
that
you
you
say
played
that
our
as he
sports.
out damages you.
He's
Listen,
playing Poppy.
I was gonna say, come on now. At the end of the day, we set him up. It was a birthday gift that we gave him, Zyra. He was calling out, "Oh, we can go some type of take engage," and we handed him the gift.
Yeah, ADC brain. All he knows
I
is how to
really
look
liked
at it.
the Zyra pick this game. It really like just separates their team from the Maokai Volibear going in and doesn't let anyone else in.
Yeah, I think both between the Veigar as well as the Zyra, it really just set us up to where we have the flexibility to look for picks, especially if we're able to set up. But again, if they do have one good angle and we're able to absorb the initial engage, we do have the disengage to really survive, especially with Turtle on the on hit. I think Varus just provides, and Dave, you can kind of attest to this, the
Oh, yeah.
flexibility in draft as well, whether it's the AP variant, the on hit, or the lethality, you're able to pick that and kind of just craft your comp as well. So I think we're just build a lot of flexibility into what we could do. That way we could put on the gas pedal if we were able to get ahead, which we saw from the top side. But we were able to have that disengage and kite back to enable everybody as well.
Your keeper verdicts were really good this game as well.
Very good.
If you don't send that GP Acel out in that like I think third, fourth dragon fight, this game might turn out a lot different.
Oh, yeah.
That was an absolute max range, and I was so nervous it was going to come up short.
I mean, it worked. Can't complain at the end of the day. Question for
That
you.
is very true.
Question for you on game 1.
Okay.
There were multiple points where it felt like if Buttermilk wanted to win it, they could have like pressured a little bit more, and we kind of saw it carry over into game 2 where it felt like they were letting you guys set up fights in positions that were advantageous for you. Was that something that you guys recognized, or was it more just like a sitting back and like an opportunity opened up and it was what it was thing?
I think it was real, especially in game 1, because we built in that flexibility as well with our comp. With the disengage between the Zyra Khan or the Wukong, obviously you can look to dive in or play more of a peel front to back oriented. We were really in a tough spot to know, especially the focus was the Jax. Do we want to really run at the Jax who's looking for more of a... But we were surprised he didn't look for more of flank angles. So he kind of just gifted that to us where he was running front to back. And so we were able to use that flexibility. But at the same time, I just really, and I'll have to go back and watch, but it felt like from a vision control standpoint, they just didn't have the vision necessary or to really capitalize on that positioning. So definitely something we were calling out in comms in terms of, hey, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. But at the same time, because that vision wasn't there, we had the opportunity to get out of that tough position and rotate to where we needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Take me through the thought process of that game 1 pathing, starting Wolves and then just going into your red side. Were you worried Ivern's going to come across, or?
I think for me, it was something that we wanted to try and enable bot early. I think more so in game 2, just because I think Zyra is always going to have some type of kill pressure. Both she's going to be able to kill or die herself. Whereas on the top side of the map, if we were able to get top side rolling into a GP, we were able to create more of a win condition ourselves. Where in game 1, I think we really needed to be able to get Xayah into that 2-item phase. So if they were able to fall behind, I just thought it was going to be too oppressive to where Xayah wouldn't be able to scale, especially with us playing more so to Grubs. She was already going to be on the back foot. So it was more so not a unique jungle path, but something we've experienced in scrims against us. And it was like, hey, this is something that could work just to really be able to bridge that. Plus, it set me up to clear 4 camps, reset, get back towards Grubs, which we wanted to play towards anyway. So it's just kind of it covers our weakness, but also sets us up for what we want to do.
Gotcha.
Paul, you got anything before I ask a question?
I am curious. Who do you guys think wins your bottom of the bracket game between Volatility Money Moves and Globetrotters?
I'm gonna be honest, I think Volatility Money Moves, they have all the tools in the toolbox. Their biggest enemy is going to be themselves. We've seen it throughout the year. I think if they're able to really get together in terms of how they want to play the game and they execute a draft fully, I think the micro ability is there, and I think they understand what their win conditions are. But the issue is they start falling behind a little bit in the early game just due to the lack of pressure in their drafts. Whereas if they go into any type of fight on an even playing field, I think they're going to be able to win. So I'm going to have the confidence in their ability to make those adjustments that we saw kind of bite them in the ass, to be quite frank, in the regular season. So obviously I'm biased, but I do think they have the ability to pull it out. It's just going to come down to that synergy throughout the team comp and understanding they need to play together to a win condition.
I think I'm pretty biased as well. What makes you guys think that you can beat us in finals?
So out of the two Volatility teams, I will definitely say we are not the ones to be shit talking. So I won't go too far there. But what I will say is we have a lot of experience just in terms of playing in the LBLCS on both sides of it. So we kind of understand that. I think on both sides of our teams, we understand that we've come up short pretty frequently, but we also know that a lot of times we are our own biggest critic. So I think going up against, hopefully getting to you guys in playoffs after we kind of put less force in the dust here once they make it into the semis, we're going to be able to match up. I think both teams match up really well just in terms of their micro ability. I think Fall Asian, you do a phenomenal job up on the top side, and I think that really enables Healy to play the map wherever he needs to be. Dave, you understand your role just in terms of, hey, if I play around these players, I'm going to be able to pump damage to get the max value out of my champion. So again, really kudos to you guys as well. But I think it's going to be a banger of a matchup when we do get to the finals. If you guys want to buy us a championship belt, I won't be opposed, but we'll get there.
Last time I checked, we haven't lost a game, so you can shut your mouth when it comes to buying anybody anything.
Listen. It's always about, after getting losses at the hands of KFC over and over and over, we understand that going into a matchup with the underdog role is where we want to be. So that one match loss was fully intentional, I promise.
Well, I can't even hate on that.
That makes sense. I mean, clearly we are all for the Group A supremacy. So when the two volatilities do play, we have to see our volatility win.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm okay with our volatility not moving.
Yeah, I know the two junglers always have their our bottom lanes love each other. Evdingus, we do love you.
I'm not the one who randomly said he gapped me in a 2-0.
He did. Evdingus autoing is insane. I'm telling you guys. Dude, that was the saddest thing ever.
It's astro gliding to the fullest. It's absurd.
It's not astro.
we hyped up Evdingus, and then the first team fight we did against them, Fail Asian and Healy get right on top of him and kill him and go, that wasn't that hard. We were just like, whatever. Okay. I get it.
Dude, you heard me shouting on that last team fight, like, holy fuck, this guy's uncatchable.
Yo.
Dude, no, in lane it was even worse. It was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Dude's just sitting there spacing perfectly. It's like, what the fuck? This isn't uncapped. This is some bullshit.
Yeah. Evdingus is absolutely that partner you have in Pong, to where you want to make sure he has at least 2 or 3 beers in him before he plays. So he's right in that sweet spot to where he has a little bit in him just to really get him loose, but not too much. So as long as you guys fully intend to go to a 3-game series, you're just setting up for success, because he'll have too many in him by that point.
Oh man.
Beamer Sticks is a good rein in though. He sits there and rodeos his clown right in to be
He's like Paul.
Oh man. Well,
but congratulations.
I was gonna say, first and foremost, congratulations on the series. Best of luck in whatever matchup you guys end up playing the following week. Anything else you want to get out there?
No, I seriously, thank you so much for all the content and covering in. I think this season, by far and away, in the LBLCS is just full of great personalities, I think, in most of the leagues, but I think Financial itself, another season in to where you have these banger matchups. We had amazing groups where we had really the top 3 heavy in Financial A, and Financial B was just a slugfest regardless. So looking forward to seeing the rest of the bracket play out and being able to take home that finals trophy. Regardless, it'll be a banger.
I would like to milk Healy for a title, given that this is his last split in the current division.
just catch up to me and we'll go play
Hey,
executive.
how about you try and actually rank out rather than pissing away LP?
Don't
Thank you very
tell
much.
him that before the end of
As,
the
as
season.
somebody who just tried to play executive last season and got ass blasted, Healy, I apologize for what you're about to experience.
If I get on a team.
Oh, somebody will take you.
I was gonna say.
After we win it all, you're gonna be a defending champ in the executive league.
But regardless, again, thanks again, guys, and have a good rest of your night.
You
Yeah.
too.
Have a good one,
Good
man.
job, Clutch Smiter.
That was too much. I used too many. No more the rest of
Dude,
the playoffs.
no, the smites made me made me
Oh.
swoon. I voted these two said fucking Turtle. I said you for MVP. You're the only reason game 1 was extended as far as it was.
ADC always gets all the credit.
As
Jungle
we
gets all
should.
the flack.
As
I
we
accept it. It's all right. At some point,
See?
I'll join a camp in the retirement home, but I know I'm going out on top.
See, Healy, you can learn a lesson from this, okay?
Adios,
Appreciate
You're
guys.
your...
useless, Dave.
Adios.
See ya.
Gosh dang it.
Oh, man, that's fun.
That
I
dude-
skipped the first hour of my D&D for this, so I'll actually catch you all later.
I'll
See ya.
see ya.
See ya.
Paul, I think...
Volatility's so cool, bro.
Oh, dude, they're so much
Actually.
fun.
Love them. And I feel so bad for Mark.
I mean, I do too. The thing is, like, I feel like if they keep the same squad, I don't know how like the ranks are gonna work for them and their team. But if they're the same 5 guys going into next year, their problem is like very easily fixable. It is literally just
that
go,
coach too.
yeah, just go into games and fucking send it. Like send it. Like don't be scared. Just do it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and probably just, I mean, the smites, they happen,
Yeah.
so it is what it is, but also, like, being able to, in-game, realize that we're getting, like, kind of beat in these smites, and then working on getting rid of the enemy jungler is also, like, something you do have to adapt to at times.
Yeah.
I know it can lower confidence in your jungler, or make it, like, hurt his ego, right?
Yep.
But it's not really about that. You're trying to win. So at some point you do have to just make an actual effort towards it. Especially because the Wukong was lethality, so his smite Q was actually doing a stupid amount of damage. But it is what it is.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I feel like it is... I don't want to jinx our own team, so I'll knock on wood. But I think it is very doable that we're going to see
I mean, it's literally
Project Volatility.
probably, and it is on you and me not to lose games, because
True.
from what I saw today, Mason will be fine in top lane, and then I'm assuming mid, as long as blue shows up, we're fine.
Yeah, and it looks like Project Volatility's mid is really good, but blue is handling Mark as well.
Yep.
So that shouldn't be the biggest issue. Yeah, Mason's just Mason.
Yeah, it's so
Nick
hard.
is also really good. So it is like our top side is pretty powerhoused, so it does kind of fall on us
Yep.
as the spot that everyone's probably looking to exploit as well, which sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, we're used to just like packing in pressure and letting it all out.
Yeah, it's fun. That's what makes this league so addictive.
It's true. Stream, this has been a solid 3 hours from us. I am going to dip out. I'm probably going to play some games later, but I'm not going to stream it just because I know Emily's tired. She's going to be getting home from work here in like 30, 40 minutes. Beyond that, tomorrow, I'm going to stream probably in the evening, I think. Going to watch the Masters during the day at noon. And then after that, trying to think what else. Really not much. And then obviously Sunday will be live for the match itself. But if you haven't already done so, and let me catch up on these. Be sure to follow. Abdengus, thank you for the follow. No, I already saw him do that. JB, I already said. Paul, you going to be on later to play games, or are you... Well, the wife's out of town now, isn't she?
Yes.
Oh, so you're bacheloring it up this weekend.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I am.
I'll be on in like an hour, and we can play.
Okay, I'll probably go do then a little bit of stuff.
and then come back.
Knock that out. Yeah, and you may have to play one without me, and then I'll be able to play.
All right, sounds good.
It'd be good.
All right, stream. I'll catch you later. Paul, see you later as well.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Adios.